district doubleheader for you as Glasgow hosts the Allen County-Scottsville Lady Patriots and Patriots. Joe Myers, soon to be joined here by Bruce Trabue for the broadcast this evening. The first game tonight will be the girls' contest. Lady Scotties coming in at 0-1 after dropping their opener on Tuesday night here at home to the Greenwood Lady Gators. Final score in that one was 47-43. Allen County-Scottsville also 0-1 overall. They lost to Monroe County in their opener on Tuesday night over in Tompkinsville. Final score in that one was 65-55. This is the first district game for the Lady Scotties. Of course, that loss to Monroe County was a district loss for the Lady Patriots. So Lady Patriots 0-1 in district play as well. We'll come back in just a couple of minutes here, and we'll get Bruce in here. We'll talk more about this matchup here as we get you set for district doubleheader action here from Glasgow High School. We're back after a 2-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
There's the driver who's had his right turn signal on for 2 miles, then proceeds to turn left. There's the one who's convinced a yellow light means speed up, and the one who's taken up permanent residence in your blind spot. No wonder so many Kentuckians carry Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance, because sometimes the best protection against bad drivers is good insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Come see me, Joe Myers, at 106 Reynolds Road in Glasgow, or call me at 670-3093.
At Don Franklin, we're more than a group of car dealerships. We're hard-working, everyday people of Kentucky. We strive daily to give 110% to our customers, our employees, and our families. We are committed to providing everyone with a safe and reliable vehicle, and we continue our tradition of supporting our local communities. At all 24 dealerships across Kentucky, we will treat you like family. Don Franklin Family of Dealerships, we are Kentucky.
One of the most common reasons for buying new tires is to ensure the safety of your family. At BG Tire, we are now involving our 4th generation into this family-owned business. We know the importance of family and doing all we can to keep them safe. It's personal. When our family first started, tire change had to do with being able to drive in the snow. Now, tire change is a term of the growing number of tire stores owned by out-of-towners trying to get your business with a cheaper tire and inexperienced technicians. Does that sound like a smart plan for your family's safety? I would think not. BG Tire is the right place. We're located at 1046 Lovers Lane in Bowling Green. You can call us at 270-282-0266. We've been keeping families like yours safe for over 4 generations. 270-282-0266. BG Tire.
Welcome back to the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Tip-Off on WCLU Radio, 1490 AM and 103.1 FM.
Hello, everybody, back here at Glasgow High School. Joe Myers and Bruce Trabue as we are just about ready to get going with a girl-boy basketball doubleheader here as Glasgow hosts Allen County-Scottsville. Bruce, we saw the Lady Scotties open up their season on Tuesday night with a 47-43 loss to Greenwood. A game which Glasgow found itself down by as many as 17 points right before halftime. But Lady Scotties showed a lot of fight. They came back and made it as close as a 2-point game very late in the contest. Just couldn't quite get over the hump.
No, and you know, we said we thought they would play hard, and they did. And of course, you know, we talked to some coaches and stuff, and then there's no experience on this ball club much at all. Of course, Mia got some, and Angeli does, but when you get after that, and of course they've had a couple players that did get to play some last year. That Micaiah Fogel wasn't here Monday night, and Janae Bradley hadn't been able to play yet, and both of those players I think would have really helped in that effort. And we still, Janae I don't think is back tonight, and we do miss her because she does have some of her size, and late in the year last year she got to where she was scoring well.
Yeah, and tell you what, who scored well against Greenwood was Mia Cassidy, Bruce. Mia got hot from three-point range. She was 5 of 7 from three-point range. She had all 17 of her points in the second half. Obviously, you don't expect Mia to shoot 5 of 7 every time she takes the floor, but she is a kid, which we saw last year. She can knock down the three, and she's going to need to do that fairly consistently to have to help this Lady Scotties have this kind of season they want to have.
Yeah, she is, and she's a set shooter, but she's a streak shooter, that type of player. And when she hits, she's going to miss some shots, but when she hits one and gets one or two down, look out. She may hit another, have one of those games where she hit 4, 5, 6 in a row.
Greenwood got Glasgow in the rebounding department, and that's potentially going to be a little bit of an issue for this team this year, Bruce. Just not a lot of size. As I said, we talked about their inexperience. They start one senior, 3 sophomores, and a freshman. And so, I mean, you look at that, the size not only height-wise, but just physically as well. Greenwood's strategy seemed to be physical, wanted to be physical with the Lady Scotties. I think that's probably going to be almost everybody's strategy against Glasgow until they prove they can handle that.
Yeah, probably so. And of course, when we lost our players inside last year, T and Bradley, they were our rebounding. And other girls didn't have to, worry about rebounding as much because they snatched just about everything and double-doubles. And it's they've got to learn. Part of it's learning to box out. And it's going to take some time for these younger girls to do that. And probably Ainsley Atwell could probably be our best rebounder because of her height and athletic ability, but she plays guard and has to handle the ball so much that she's not down inside.
One thing that we do need to make note of on this ball game is, and things, obviously some things are going to be different this year with the COVID situation. One of the things that is different is only the first time you play a district opponent is going to count towards postseason seeding. So this is a big game for the Lady Scotties tonight. It looks like Barron County is going to be a clear #1 seed in this district, barring any unusual things happening. Monroe County has already beaten Allen County-Scottsville, so Glasgow needs to win this game, Bruce, to have a very good shot probably of avoiding having to play Barron County in an opening district tournament, opening round of district tournament.
Yeah, probably so, Joe. And they've got several talented kids back. I watched them play the other night, put quite a few points on the board against a Bowling Green ball club that was thought to be, probably one of the best in the region. And, of course, the Tisdale girl didn't play in the fourth quarter. I don't know whether she fouled out or got hurt. And I understand they had a couple guards out of that game, but Barron still put a lot of points up. They got some nice production from a freshman and stuff. So they're probably prohibitive favored in the district. And with our inexperience, and you're going to need a win. And like I say, it's so important. They said if the first one that counts for seeding, you want to come in. And this is on your home court, so you've got to hold serve.
Well, let's wrap up the Don Franklin Countdown to Tip-Off show here. When we come back, we will have the starting lineups for you, and we'll be set to go from Scotty Gym as Glasgow hosts Allen County-Scottsville. Let's take a 1-minute timeout as we wrap up the Don Franklin Countdown to Tip-Off show back after a 1-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
At Don Franklin, we're more than a group of car dealerships. We're hardworking, everyday people of Kentucky. We strive daily to give 110% to our customers, our employees, and our families. We are committed to providing everyone with a safe and reliable vehicle, and we continue our tradition of supporting our local communities. At all 24 dealerships across Kentucky, we will treat you like family. Don Franklin Family of Dealerships, we are Kentucky.
We're celebrating. This is Cynthia Watson with Monticello Bank, and this year we celebrate our 125th anniversary. Since 1895, we've dedicated ourselves to providing premier financial products and superior customer service. The same dedication to superior service that has made us successful in 1895 is still with us today. But our success could not be possible without you, our faithful customers. So we thank you and hope you will join us in celebrating our 125th anniversary.
Monticello Bank, where people matter. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Tip-Off on WCLU Radio, 1490 AM and 103.1 FM.
Back here at Glasgow High School, Joe Myers and Bruce Tribune with you. Just about ready to get started with our first district game of the season for the Lady Scotties. We will first take a moment here and listen in on the national anthem as played by not played by anyone, excuse me, as sung by Glasgow High School student Camille Rubin, who always does a tremendous job.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early rise what so proudly we hailed
Again, that's Camille Rubin with the national anthem. All right, let's introduce you to the starting lineups for tonight's contest. Lineups brought to you by Monticello Bank, celebrating over 125 years with 19 locations in 11 counties. First for the visiting Allen County-Scottsville Lady Patriots, starting at forward, it is Allison Metter, a 5'9" senior, had 13 points and 9 rebounds against Monroe County in the opener on Tuesday. Jaylee Covington at forward, a 5'10" sophomore, scored 7 points, grabbed 6 rebounds against Monroe. Jaylee Steenbergen starts at forward, a 5'6" freshman, had 9 points and a team-high 10 rebounds against Monroe. Jay McReynolds starts at guard, a 5'4" senior, 10 points and 2 rebounds. And Taylor Carter at guard, a 5'7" senior, 13 points and 6 rebounds against Monroe. Patriots 0-1 on the year and 0-1 in district play. Their head coach is Greg Dunn. For the Lady Scotty, starting at forward, Chloe Hill, a 5'10" freshman, had 5 points and a team-high 8 rebounds in the opener against Greenwood. Also at forward, Davney Prophet, a 5'7" sophomore, 3 points and 5 rebounds on Tuesday night. Ashton Botts at guard, a 5'6" sophomore, had 5 points and 2 rebounds against the Lady Gators. Mia Cassidy at guard, a 5'6" sophomore, had a team-high 17 points and 5 rebounds against Greenwood on Tuesday. And Ainsley Adwell, a 5'10" senior, had 11 points and 3 rebounds against Greenwood. Lady Scotty's 0-1 on the season. This is their first district game of the year. Head coach is Craig Pippin. Assistant coaches are Orlando Hayden, Fred Stockton, Kelsey Kirkpatrick, and Holly Martin. Your officials are Ryan Kraft, Adam Ryder, and Jamie Bailey. Lady Scotty's the home team, so they're in their white uniforms with blue numerals and letters. Says Lady Scotty's across the front of the jerseys. ACS in blue uniforms with white numerals and letters outlined in red. Says ACS across the front. Glasgow won the coin toss. Again, no jump balls for this season due to COVID, so Glasgow won the coin toss to get the first possession, and we are underway. By the way, the tip-off sponsor is Glasgow Electric Plant Board. They are a proud sponsor of Glasgow Scotty Sports. Here's Ashton Botts for 3 from the left wing, and she buries it. A nice start to this one for Glasgow. Lady Scotty's come with 2-2-1 full court pressure as it'll be knocked away out of bounds from Taylor Carter by Lady Scotty, so it'll stay with ACS over there on the far sideline.
Yeah, Allen opened to that 2-3 zone, so we're going to have to knock down some outside shots to get it inside.
Looks like Glasgow's going to open up in the man-to-man in half-court defense. Carter with it here on the right wing. Going to feed it up top to Steenbergen. Now to McReynolds over on the left side. She'll bring it out between the two circles. Guarded by Adwell. Takes it down the left side of the lane. Now kicks to Metter for a 3 in the corner. That is short. Rebounded by Carter for ACS. Out to McReynolds for a long 2. That one's no good either. Metter with the offensive rebound. Goes back up. Had it blocked by Prophet. Put back up by Covington. That shot was no good. And the rebound to Ainsley Adwell. Bruce, you get all that?
Yep.
That's a lot of stuff. All right, here's Botts for... thought she was going to fire for 3. Instead, she'll fire it back out front to Adwell.
Never looked up, but had 3 rebounds for them and 4 shots.
ACS in that 2-3 zone. Here's Chloe Hill with it. Thought about a 3. She'll skip a pass over to Cassidy on the right side. Underneath the Prophet. Davney can't get it to go. Gets her own rebound, though. Back up with it. Missed it again. And Steenbergen has the board for ACS.
Got a good look. Got to convert.
Jay McReynolds will send it ahead to Carter in the left corner. Out to Metter on the wing. Metter takes a couple of dribbles, now picks it up, looking for help. McReynolds comes to get the basketball out on the left side. She takes a look at head coach Greg Dunn to get a play call. Gives it up here to Covington on the right side. Up top to Carter between the circles. She's guarded by Botts. Carter dribbles to the free throw line, kicks it back out to Covington. Now McReynolds going to penetrate, pulls up for a 12-footer that's no good. Chloe Hill with a rebound for Glasgow. Gets to Adwell, now ahead to Cassidy. And Mia's pass batted down and stolen by Carter. Mia never saw Carter trailing the play that time. Here's McReynolds with it on the left side. To the free throw line to Steenbergen. 15-footer, no good. Long rebound to Covington for the Lady Patriots. She'll give to Steenbergen. She has a lane to the bucket, takes it up, and will draw a foul.
Too many second chances, Joe.
Lots of them so far. Foul going on Ashton Botts, her first, team's first. So that sends Jaylee Steenbergen to the free throw line, a 5'6" freshman. Shot 50% from the line against Monroe County on Tuesday. She misses her first one here. Covington, a pretty good-looking freshman. Started playing last year a little bit for this ACS ball club as an 8th grader, and now in the starting lineup. Second free throw is good. So ACS on the board. Glasgow leads 3-1, 5:42 to go in the first quarter. Botts with it out front for Glasgow. Will fire to Chloe Hale in the left corner. Back out to Botts. Now to Hale again. Chloe going to fire up a three. It's too strong. And the rebound to Botts. Good job by Ashton to tip that away from an ACS player. Now Adwell with a beautiful move to split defenders. Gets to the bucket and lays it in. And it's 5-1 Lady Scotties.
Turnover.
And it'll be Glasgow basketball as Carter lost the dribble out of bounds over there on the sideline.
Yeah, McReynolds made just a really hard pass, and it just went right through her hands. I think Carter looked up the court and took her eye off the ball.
So Botts will set things up here for Glasgow. Gives to Hale. Back to Botts straight away. To Hale on the wing. Chloe sends it over to Cassidy on the right side. Back over to Hale. Long two from the left side is short. And Carter chases down the long rebound for the Lady Patriots. Now McReynolds with it.
We're getting some good looks, Joe, for them to be playing that zone. We're just going to knock down those open shots.
McReynolds gives to Metter. Left corner to Carter. She dribbles out of there. Fires it up front to Covington. Over to McReynolds on the right side. Dribbles, penetrates on Adwell, and Adwell blocks the shot. Profit gets the loose ball. Ahead to Cassidy. Now Adwell at the top of the key. We'll back it out near midcourt. Caroline Murphy will check in for Glasgow at the next stoppage of play. Here's Ashton Botts with it now. She angles off to the right side, reverses back to Adwell, top of the key. Now to Cassidy in the left corner. Back out front to Adwell. ACS still in that 2-3 zone. Halfway through this first quarter, Glasgow leads it 5-1. Adwell over to Cassidy. Dribbles into the corner. Back out to Adwell. Ansley to Botts to Adwell. Three in the air from the top of the key. There's an air ball, and it's out of bounds to ACS. Here comes Caroline Murphy. She'll replace Davany Profit for the Lady Scotties. Caroline, a 5'7" sophomore. Did not score in the opener against Greenwood, but did have a rebound. Lady Scotties sticking with a 2-2-1 pressure. McReynolds sends it ahead to Carter. Now front court to Metter. And now McReynolds will call the play. Here's Carter on the wing. Going to drive. Goes up with a shot off the window and in.
Oh, you can't let that. You can't let her drive and get in there like that.
5-3 Glasgow. 3:18 to go in the first. Adwell with it on the wing. Gets the pass to Hale. Trying to dribble in on Covington. Covington won't let her get by, and now Chloe throws a bad pass. It's going to be a backcourt violation here as Ashton Botts chases it down.
Second turnover. In that zone, we've got to move the ball quickly, you know. Of course, a time or two we tried to skip it, but they're going to shade Mia. They knew she hit them threes, and we got to be able to get the ball on the side of the court she's on down on the block.
McReynolds, inbound pass stolen away by Ansley Adwell. Ansley going to take it ahead across midcourt and ahead to Caroline Murphy, who lays it in for a People's Bank shot.
Nice break. Nice fast break. Good pass by Ansley.
7-3 GHS here with 2:50 to go in the opening quarter. Metter gives it to Carter to beat the count. And now McReynolds.
I like the pressure, but as early in the year as he is, no deeper than where I just wonder, you know, what is going to get her legs in the second half.
Glasgow in 2-3 zone this trip down in the half court. Steenbergen to McReynolds. Goes down the left side of the lane. Gives to Carter. Her shot blocked by Hale into the hands of Adwell. Ansley being chased by two defenders, and Steenbergen takes it away.
Third turnover.
McReynolds with it just across midcourt for ACS. Gets it up to Steenbergen. She'll put it on the floor for a screen from Metter, and now she throws it away.
That's her third turnover.
Carter had started cutting towards the basket just as Steenbergen delivered the pass. Ball out of bounds to Glasgow. 2:03 to go in the opening quarter. Lady Scotties in front, 7-3. Ashton Botts gets it to Adwell. Now Botts with it out between the circles. Over to Hale on the right wing. Here's Cassidy with it. Underneath to Murphy. Caroline gets a good look. It took a little bump with the shot. No good on the shot. No foul called. The rebound to ACS. Here's McReynolds.
Got to use that glass, though, Joe. She shot it across the rim that time. She used the backboard. I think she'd have got it in.
Taylor Carter with it on the wing. Botts goes up there to put a little pressure on the basketball. Carter dribbles to the top of the key. Back to McReynolds. Now Metter in the left corner. She'll go baseline here. Puts up the runner off the front of the iron. No good. Chloe Hale with the rebound for the Lady Scotties.
Her second.
Here's Ansley Adwell. Ansley fires it across the court to Botts for a three. Bit too strong with that one. And it's going to go out of bounds off of ACS. Ball hit the top of the backboard off of the miss, and then Taylor Carter trying to grab the rebound, batted it away out of bounds. Adwell will put it in play from beneath the Glasgow basket with 1:04 to go in the first quarter. And the inbound pass is knocked loose and stolen, and Steenbergen goes to the floor to grab it, and they grant a timeout. ACS calls a timeout here with 1:02 to go in the first quarter. It's 7-3. Lady Scotties in front of ACS. Back after a 30-second break here on WCLU Sports.
So wake up early, do a little studying, take the dog out, finish that audiobook
until the very end.
Finish that workout, then stop by McDonald's for breakfast and somehow manage to do it all before that 10 a.m. meeting meal. There's a meal for every morning at McDonald's.
Pair our delicious hash browns with the sweet and savory taste of a sizzling sausage McGriddles or a crispy chicken McGriddles for only $2. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
Back here at Scotty Gym, it is a 7-3 lead for the Lady Scotties over Allen County-Scottsville with 1:02 to go in the first quarter. The opening 15th district game of the season for Glasgow. Allen County-Scottsville already 0-1 in district play with a loss to Monroe County in their opener on Tuesday. ACS with the basketball coming out of the timeout, and I don't think the clock got started here as they stopped play.
Well, no, there was, I'm like you. I put that down there at 28 seconds. That was the timeout. Yeah, 30-second timeout.
So we are under a minute to play now in this opening quarter. Here's Steenbergen with it on the wing. Glasgow still in the 2-3 zone. Off to Carter. Glasgow trapping her, and a jump ball. Good job by Mia Cassidy to get in there and get her hands on it, but the possession arrow keeps it with Allen County-Scottsville.
Yeah, I thought so. We got the opening possession, but it's still a turnover because it lost their...
Steenbergen puts it in play to McReynolds. Back to Steenbergen. He'll come across the top of the key, starts down the right side of the lane, kicks it back out to Metter for three, way off the mark. Long rebound here all the way out near midcourt, and we get a scramble for it. And what do we have, a jump ball?
Somebody got hurt.
And Jaylee Steenbergen was down on the ground trying to go get it, and Chloe Hale was diving after it as well, and Chloe came down on top of Steenbergen, and Steenbergen is down at midcourt in some pain.
Yeah, probably hit her head on the court. Just playing hard right there. Obviously nothing intentional, just two girls trying to dive after a loose basketball, and unfortunately Steenbergen took the worst of that. Got 31 seconds to go in the first quarter here. Three's going to come in and replace
7-3 lead for Glasgow. Aubrey Nasir, a 5'2" 8th grader, is going to replace Steenbergen in the lineup, but she is still down on her back right at midcourt. Well, while we have a minute, let's take a look at the Bowling Green Daily News Area Top 10 preseason poll. This poll came out earlier in the week, and on the girls' side, Bowling Green was rated the #1 team. Again, this is preseason before any games were played. Bowling Green was 1, Russell County 2, Warren East 3, Barron County 4. Warren Central girls were 5. Glasgow's girls came in at 6th. South Warren, Greenwood, Edmonson County, and Russellville rounded out the top 10. And on the boys' side in that Bowling Green Daily News poll, it was Bowling Green as the preseason #1, followed by Warren Central, then Barron County, Greenwood, and Allen County-Scottsville. And the 6 through 10 teams are Clinton County, Logan County, South Warren, Franklin Simpson, and Glasgow slipped in there at number 10 in that preseason poll. That poll includes all 4th region teams plus Butler County and Edmonson County.
I think she's going to be all right, Joe. A lot of times they get, because they hit so hard, they get more scared than anything, and I think she's going to be okay.
Haley Steenbergen, a 5'4" senior, is also checked in during this stoppage for ACS. Glasgow basketball. Botts has it in backcourt. 27 seconds to go in the first period. Glasgow up 7-3. Nasir knocks the ball away from Botts out of bounds. Botts then play to Cassidy. Mia working against McReynolds, dribbles to the left side of the floor, now gets it up straight away to Hale. Here's Botts with it. Ashton angles off to the right side, now gets the Profit just outside the free throw line.
So they're trying to post up Nasir.
Here's Adwell inside, and she is going to be fouled. Adwell guarded by Carter down inside there. And
they get 10, though, don't they?
They do. That will be against Haley Steenbergen, her first, team's first.
Carter shooting.
So Angela Adwell at the line, where she was 5 of 9 in the season opener on Tuesday night for 56%. First free throw here, no good. Lady Scotties were very poor at the free throw line in that season opening loss. They only shot 38% as a team. In for Allen County-Scottsville is, well, I've got her as number 20, but Trinity Duke is wearing number 5, Bruce, so let's make that correction.
She missed a second.
And ball out of bounds to Allen County-Scottsville. And I don't know if we're having clock issues or what, but apparently the clock should have run out. There was 1.9 seconds. And now they just wave it off and say that's the end of the first quarter. 7-3, Glasgow leads Allen County-Scottsville after one. Back after this 1-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
It's finally time to get on the court. Basketball season is here. And from the first tip of the ball to the time the net is cut, SCRTC is here to help you make the shot with the fastest internet speeds. Up to 1 gig for SCRTC fiber customers and 15 meg for copper customers. Residential internet packages with and without phone are available. Never miss a shot from your team when they play on TV with the SCRTC Sports Package. For the current fiber expansions, SCRTC service areas are growing constantly. Make the SCRTC three-point shot today with phone, TV, and internet.
Hi, I'm Owen Lambert, president of South Central Bank. Whether you're looking for a conventional mortgage, an FHA, or a VA loan, or even a construction loan, or just a loan for that home improvement project you've been thinking about, South Central Bank is ready to help. We have experienced lenders who are here to walk you through every step of the way. You can even start the process online at southcentralbank.com. At South Central Bank, we're small enough to know you and big enough to help. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
That daily grind stuck in an office was never for you. You needed an office that moved, preferably one with 18 wheels, and where the path through the break room changes every day. You're a truck driver. It's in your blood, and you are exactly who we're looking for.
Wahlberg Trucking. If you have a Class A CDL license, then we want you. Great pay with a great company and an office view that changes by the minute. Check us out at GoWahlberg.com.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
We start the second quarter here at Scotty Gym with Glasgow's Lady Scotties leading Allen County-Scottsville 7-3. ACS will have the basketball to start the period. Inbounds pass comes to Metter. She gives to Steenbergen, who's back in after that injury, so good to see that. Now Steenbergen will bring it out between the circles.
She just doubled.
Works her way down to the right baseline where she bounces the pass off to Carter. Out to Covington for a long two. It's good from just beyond the free throw line. First two of the night for Jaylee Covington. Barron County hosting Monroe County tonight in a girl-boy doubleheader. It's the Trojanettes on top of Monroe County 18-5 after one quarter there. Ashton Botts gets left side to Hale. Chloe to the corner. Now out to Botts. A three left of the circle. Good for Ashton Botts. That is her second three of the night.
This to Hale. Scotties were 3 of 10 in that first quarter, 30%, 1 of 4 shooting a 3.
Oh, Lord, we're going to have a problem here, Bruce. We don't even have a scoreboard working. I don't know how I'm going to keep up with this.
4 shot.
Davany Profit was called for a
After
travel.
the rebound, she traveled.
What did he call in, Brad?
Travel. Well, the scores.
Scoreboard is not working at all. It should be 10-3. I'm going to have to try to keep. I've never kept a running score in my book, but I guess I'm going to have to try to do that.
No, it should be 10-5.
Oh, 10-5. Yeah, that's right.
10-5.
Well, we've got another clock. I've got a backup clock coming out, it looks like, as Athletic Director Craig Cassidy is going to come out here and change this thing out. Hopefully this one will work.
Let me do the stats real quick.
Yeah, that makes sense. Go ahead.
4 turnovers for the Lady Patriots in that first quarter. They were 1 of 11 from the field, 9%, 0 of 2 shooting the 3, 1 of 2 at the line, 50%. They had 7 rebounds, but they had 4 offensive boards. As I said, the Scotties were 3 of 10 for 30%, 1 of 4 shooting the 3 for 25%, 0 of 2 at the line. They had 8 rebounds, but only 1 offensive board. They had 4 turnovers.
Well, let's hope this backup works. Don't forget the Scotties boys going to play tonight as well. They'll be looking for their first win of the year against a good Allen County-Scottsville ball club. ACS hammered Monroe County in the opener in boys action on Tuesday night, beat them by 43 points, 73-40, I believe.
Yeah, I was sort of surprised with some of those boys' ratings because, the Patriots got a pretty good ball club coming back. Nearly everybody from that ball club they had last year.
Yeah, they're rated 5th.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not like they're not.
Okay.
I mean, they're in the top 5. You got Bowling Green, Warren Central, Berrien County, Greenwood, and ACS. It's hard to argue those, really. And Clinton County, Logan County, South Warren, Franklin, and Glasgow. When that poll is voted on by area media members in the 4th region, and again includes all 4th region teams and also the Butler County and Edmonson County teams. They're testing out the new scoreboard here. So far, so good.
7:03 was on the clock. It's 7:03, wasn't it?
I think it was 7:01, Bruce. Yeah, I believe that's what it was.
Oh.
All right, so I think we're good to go, hopefully. Allen County-Scottsville ball.
Right.
Is that right?
Yeah. Carter went down and took a shot, and
Davany
got the rebound, and then they called her for a travel.
That's right. All right. So Jay McReynolds going to put it in from the baseline. She'll fire it into Covington out beyond the three-point stripe, and she travels. Shuffle the feet before she put it on the floor.
Each team with 5 turnovers now.
10-5 lead for the Lady Scotties. 6:56 to go in the first half of play. Botts will give it up to Adwell. Ansley with a Botts on the wing. Back to Adwell, top of the key. Here's Mia Cassidy. She'll get a look from three-point range. It's too strong, and McReynolds will chase down the long rebound over in the corner. McReynolds comes across the timeline with it. Goes to the elbow, now backs it out.
She walked.
And now Steenbergen gets the pass from McReynolds, and she takes an extra step.
What hurts them, they give a head fake, and when they give that head fake, they start moving the feet.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing wrong with a head fake, but you got to put the ball on the court for you.
Or keep your feet still.
Keep your feet still, yes, correct.
6.5 to go in the first half. 10-5 lead for Glasgow. Adwell with it between the circles. Going to fire to Cassidy in the left corner. Into the post they go to Hale. She spins into the lane, puts up the jump hook, no good. Rebounded by Metter for ACS.
Well, we're not just getting any second chances. And didn't the other night either.
Reynolds across the timeline with it. Glasgow in man-to-man defense. Steenbergen on the left wing.
Oh, she missed the cut.
Comes to the top of the key with it. Now cuts down the right side of the lane. Kicks it back out to McReynolds. A long two, no good. Rebounded by Metter. Put back up, no good. And a foul called.
0-0.
That'll be Davany Profit with her first and the team's second. Only 3 fouls called in total so far between these two teams with 5:55 to go in the second quarter. Metter able to knock down the first free throw. She shot 57% against Monroe County the other night. That's her first point. Second free throw also good. 10-7 Glasgow. 5:52 to go in the first half. Adwell out to Botts. Back to Adwell. Ansley kicks it over to Mia Cassidy. Now Adwell gets it back. And a whistle. Is that what it was? I couldn't see what he was calling down there. 3-second violation on Glasgow.
I couldn't tell who it was.
Here's the 2-2-1 pressure again by the Lady Scotties. Steenbergen off to McReynolds. Ahead to Carter. Now Metter with it. 3 left corner is good, and we are tied at 10.
She found the bucket on those foul shots. And
first field goal of the night for Allison Metter. Ashton Botts setting up the offense here. Chloe Hill will take a pass in the wing. Out to Botts. Back over to Hale. Open 3 from the left side is too strong. Adwell had the rebound, lost it, but Botts there to pick it up, and she'll put it back in. 8 points here for Ashton Botts. She is Glasgow's leading scorer. 12-10 Lady Scotties. 4:48 to go in the first half. Metter on the wing. Underneath Carter is wide open. Boy, somebody lost her defensively, and she gets an easy lay-in. Ties the game at 12 now. Botts with it, top of the circle. Now Cassidy. Back to Botts. 3 straight away for Ashton is short. McReynolds comes up with a long rebound for the Lady Patriots. McReynolds picked up by Adwell. Dribbles to the elbow. Kicks it back out to Carter. Now Covington with it. She'll fire up a 3 straight away. It's short. And the ball will go, nope, thought Ashton was going to let it go out of bounds, but Botts chases down the rebound. Halfway through this second quarter, game tied at 12. Currently a 7-2 run right now for Allen County-Scottsville. Actually a 9-2 run, I believe. It was 10-3, and now the pass of Botts is batted away by McReynolds, and Glasgow the last to touch it before it goes out of bounds. So ACS will get it with a chance to take its first lead of the night.
7th turnover.
.345 to go in the half. McReynolds off to Carter. Carter works down to the right baseline. Now spins back out, gives it up to Covington. Off to McReynolds. Takes it down the left side of the paint. The runner no good, but a foul call. And that is Daveney Profit with her second, team's third.
That's a tough foul on Daveney right there. Reynolds was out of control, and she sort of collided with Angela, and y'all just sort of went down in a pile.
Sort of got bailed out there, didn't she?
Yeah, I think so. She was.
And McReynolds misses the first free throw.
I mean, she was just charging down the lane like a bull, and there was just a collision. And
McReynolds shot 40% from the stripe against Monroe County on Tuesday. Second free throw is good. And into the lineup for the Lady Scotties, Cadence Bird, a 5'1" sophomore. She replaces Profit, who goes out with the 2 fouls. Allen County-Scottsville with its first lead of the night now after that made free throw by McReynolds. It's 13-12, 3:19 to go in the half. Bird on the left side with it. Leave her wide open for 3. She'll fire it up, and it's way too strong. McReynolds with a rebound for the Lady Patriots.
She's wide open.
Yeah, you almost have to shoot that. Covington on the wing. Now back out to McReynolds.
Yeah, we're going to have to knock something down, or they're going to keep that. They're keeping 5 people in the paint.
Here's Covington with it, the free throw line with her back to the basket. Bounces it off on the right side to Metter, and they call her for a travel.
That's their 7th turnover. And got in too big a hurry.
And a timeout for the Lady Scotties. 2:54 to go in the first half. Allen County-Scottsville 13, Lady Scotties 12, back after a 30-second break here on WCLU Sports.
If you hadn't been to Colton Steakhouse and Grill, what are you waiting for? Okay, maybe you need a special reason. Well, here it is. Our sizzling signatures. There's the Hawaiian ribeye, marinated for 72 hours and topped with fresh grilled pineapple. Or how about our Del Rio ribeye, topped with melted ancho chipotle butter and crispy onion tanglers. Both these mouthwatering sizzling signature ribeyes are available right now. Colton Steakhouse and Grill, where we know what's at stake.
Colton Steakhouse, now open in Bardstown.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
2:54 to go in this first half of play from Scotty Gym. It's the Lady Scotties trailing Allen County-Scottsville 13-12. ACS still set up in that 2-3 zone. Cadence Bird with it for Glasgow. Going to give to Chloe Hale. Out to Botts. Now Bird. Left side to Hale in the corner.
You got to keep shooting it if they're going to give you that shot.
Bird out on the left wing. Glasgow, well, now Bird going to fire for three from the left wing. It's in and out, no good, and the rebound to Steenbergen for ACS. Here comes Covington with it. Now top McReynolds. Glasgow man-to-man here. Steenbergen on the wing, guarded by Hale. She goes out to put pressure on the basketball. Steenbergen goes to the free throw line and put up the shot. It's good.
She took an extra step when she came to her stop.
Haley Steenbergen with her first field goal of the night. She has 3 points. It's 15-12. ACS with its largest lead of the night so far. Bird makes a bad pass. It's stolen away by McReynolds. She'll go to the bucket, put it up off the glass, no good. Steenbergen's putback rejected by Adwell, and the ball still loose and finally picked up by Ashton Botts with Lady Scotties. She'll send it ahead to McReynolds. To Adwell, and then Adwell got it off to Hale, and Chloe's shot blocked out of bounds.
Ooh.
It'll stay with the Lady Scotties as Caroline Murphy checks back in for Glasgow, replacing Cadence Bird.
Looked like there was a lot of arm right there.
Hale will inbound it for the Lady Scotties from the baseline. Comes into Botts, a long two from the right wing as an air ball. Adwell tries to save it in bounds. She does, but Steenbergen has it for ACS. Steenbergen dribbles into the front court with it. Gives to Metter. Now to McReynolds, and the point guard will set the offense up here with 1:20 to play in the first half. Glasgow down 15-12. It's currently a 12-2 run here by ACS. Steenbergen into the lane, out to McReynolds. Dribbles inside, her shot rejected by Adwell, but Steenbergen chases down the loose basketball for the Lady Patriots. And she'll bounce it inside. Murphy gets a hand on it for Glasgow, but Covington comes up with a loose basketball for ACS, and she'll take it to the bucket and draw the foul. And that will go on Caroline Murphy, her first, team's fourth. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It was not Murphy. It was 2-1 instead of 1-2. So it's Ashton Botts with her second, as McReynolds hits her first free throw.
Something about
Mariana Bradley will check in to replace Botts. Bradley, a 5'3" junior. Covington's second free throw, no good. And the rebound to Glasgow's Ansley Adwell. Adwell into the front court with it. Takes the dribble up, skips a pass over to Bradley, but she overthrows her out of bounds. Well, Lady Scotty's just in a rut right now. Glasgow has been outscored here in this quarter, 13-5. Trail 16-12 with 42 seconds to go in the half. McReynolds out on the wing with it. ACS going to take the final shot if Glasgow lets them. It looks like the Lady Scotties might. Well, now Adwell goes out to get a count defensively. McReynolds gets away, gets enough separation to stop the count. Bounces it off to Carter. She'll go to the baseline. The shot fake gets Bradley off her feet, but Carter can't get the shot away anyway. Now gives it out to McReynolds. She'll bounce it inside to Steenbergen, who short arms the layup. Loose ball underneath the bucket. Steenbergen has it with a jump ball, and that will go to the Lady Scotties with 8.7 seconds to go in the half.
I don't know what happened.
Nothing really happened, I don't think. It's just trying to fight for the loose ball. Here comes Aubrey Nasir into the ball game for ACS. She'll get Metter out, and also Haley Steenbergen back in for ACS. McReynolds will go out. 16-12 lead for the Lady Patriots. Here comes full court pressure by ACS. Inbounds pass comes to Adwell. Ansley takes it down the floor against Carter. Picks the dribble up, fires up a long three. It is no good, but she is fouled. With 2.0 seconds to go. And foul going on Carter, I believe is who they got. Her first for ACS. Second.
They had 6 fouls to give, and you wanted to foul. Should have been fouling back there in backcourt and making them take it out rather than letting her.
I don't think they were looking to foul, though. That's the thing. I don't think they wanted that foul right there.
But they could have made them run out the clock.
That's true. Adwell at the free throw line hits the first. She's now 1 of 3 so far tonight at the line. And into the game for ACS, Trinity Duke. She gets Carter out. Adwell's second free throw, no good, but she'll get a third. Out in the act of shooting that three. Couple of dribbles, spins the basketball, puts it up, missed that one too. Covington with a rebound for ACS, and time will run out here at the end of the first half. So Glasgow finds itself down 16-13 here at halftime as the Lady Scotties get outscored 13-6 in that second quarter. And we'll come back and take a look at the halftime stats, which are going to be brought to you by the People's Bank. 16-13, Allen County-Scottsville on top of the Lady Scotties, back after a 3-minute timeout. A 3-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
At Don Franklin, we're more than a group of car dealerships. We're hardworking, everyday people of Kentucky. We strive daily to give 110% to our customers, our employees, and our families. We are committed to providing everyone with a safe and reliable vehicle, and we continue our tradition of supporting our local communities. At all 24 dealerships across Kentucky, we will treat you like family. Don Franklin Family of Dealerships, we are Kentucky.
Life has a way of presenting us with many inconveniences, but paying your bill shouldn't be one of them. That's why the Glasgow EPB has multiple ways to pay your bill. You can pay your bill online or even sign up for our bank draft program, where your bill will be debited from your bank account on the due date. Pay your bill anytime without having to come into our office at the bill payment kiosk located next to our drive-thru. Did you know you can pay your EPB bill at your bank? And as always, our office and drive-thru are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. The EPB, connecting Glasgow to the future.
This is Terry Bunnell with the People's Bank. Serving our community is our top priority. We are your hometown friend and financial partner. As a community bank, we strive to make banking a relationship, not a transaction. Our focus is clearly on you. We're local people, helping local people. At the People's Bank, let us work for you. People's Bank, working for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
In a perfect world, tree limbs never fall on roofs during storms. Deer look both ways before crossing the road. And water pipes don't burst while you're on vacation. But for those times when life is less than perfect, Kentuckians turn to Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, a company perfectly suited to getting your world back to okay. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Come see me, Joe Myers, at 106 Reynolds Road in Glasgow, or call me at 670-3093.
One of the most common reasons for buying new tires is to ensure the safety of your family. At BG Tire, we are now involving our 4th generation into this family-owned business. We know the importance of family and doing all we can to keep them safe. It's personal. When our family first started, tire change had to do with being able to drive in the snow. Now, tire change is a term of the growing number of tire stores owned by out-of-towners trying to get your business with a cheaper tire and inexperienced technicians. Does that sound like a smart plan for your family's safety? I would think not. BG Tire is the right place. We're located at 1046 Lovers Lane in Bowling Green. You can call us at 270-282-0266. We've been keeping families like yours safe for over 4 generations. 270-282-0266. BG Tire.
Welcome Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
Back here at Glasgow High School, where we are at halftime of this girls' contest. It's Allen County-Scottsville 16, Lady Scotties 13. Glasgow led 7-3 at the end of the first quarter, then got up 10-3 after that. So they get outscored 13-3 over the last little bit there of that second quarter. And you look at the numbers, Bruce, and they're not very pretty offensively, as you might expect with this score. Neither team shooting any better than 25% overall. I honestly thought I would see more offensive rebounds on Allen County-Scottsville side. I mean, they've got 7, which is too many for a half of basketball, but it feels like they've got even more than that for some reason.
Yeah, they got a bunch early, too. I just like to say, and we talked about this in the pregame, Joe, that, teams are going to try to muscle us, and they're sitting back in a 2-3 zone in the paint. We had a couple of threes early, but hadn't been able to knock it down. Of course, we've got several set shooters, and they're not going to take it unless they're wide open, and Candace Berg came in and got a couple of good looks, but just couldn't knock them down.
Good first half for Ashton Botts, though, Bruce. She has 8 points. She also is tied for the team lead in rebounds for the Lady Scotties. Ashton's knocked down a couple of threes, so that's good to see.
Yes, it is.
We'll come back. Actually, we're not going anywhere. We're going to tell you that our halftime stats are brought to you by the People's Bank, where they are working for you. Visit them at 1300 West Main Street in Glasgow, or give them a call at 270-629-5626. And here's Bruce for the halftime numbers.
Thank you, Joe. As Joe told you, Scotties jumped out ahead 7-3, but got outscored 13-6 in that second quarter to fall behind 16-13 here at the half. 7 turnovers for the Lady Patriots. They were 5 of 22 from the field, 23%. 4 of 18 shooting the 2, 22%. 1 of 4 on their threes for 25%. 5 of 8 at the line for 63%. They outscored us 4 points there at the charity stripe. They had 17 rebounds, out-rebounded us by 4. But as Joe said, 7 of those were offensive boards. Allison Metter got hot there late in the first half and picked up 5 points, all coming in the last 2 minutes or so. She was 1 of 5 from the field, 1 of 3 shooting a 3, 2 of 2 at the line. She had 3 rebounds, 2 offensive boards for her 5 points. Taylor Carter was 2 of 4 from the field, 2 rebounds, 1 of which was an offensive board for 4 points. Jaylee Steenbergen was 1 of 4 from the field, 1 of 2 at the line. She leads them with 5 boards, 2 on the offensive end for 3 points. And Jaylee Covington was 1 of 3 from the field, 0 of 1 shooting a 3, 1 of 2 at the line. She had 3 rebounds, 2 on the offensive end for 3 points. And Jay McReynolds was 0 of 6 from the field, 1 of 2 at the line, 4 rebounds, 1 point, a team total of 16. Foul situation, only 2 whistled against the Lady Patriots in the first half. 9 turnovers for the Scotties. They had 4 assists, 4 blocks, and 1 steal in that first half. They wound up shooting 5 of 20 from the field for 25%, 3 of 10 shooting the 2, 30%, 2 of 10 shooting the 3. So half their field goal attempts came from outside the arc for 20%, just 1 of 5 at the charity stripe for 20%, 13 rebounds, 3 offensive boards. Scotties only had 3 players score, led by Ashton Botts with 8 points. She also tied for the rebound lead with 4, and 2 of those were on the offensive end. She did have an assist, 3 of 6 from the field, 2 of 4 shooting the 3, 3 points for Angela Atwell. Angela had 2 assists, 3 blocks, and a steal, 1 of 2 from the field, 0 of 1 shooting the 3, 1 of 5 at the line. All of her 4 boards came on the defensive end. And Caroline Murphy came off the bench. She was 1 of 2 from the field for 2 points, a team total of 13. Davini Profit and Ashton Botts each picked up 2 fouls. That were the only 4 called against the Scotties here in the first half. But here at the first half of this girls' 15th district contest, Allen County-Scottsville 16, your Glasgow Scotties 13. We'll return for the call of the second half with myself. No, let's talk about our halftime sponsor. I'm sorry. Our halftime stats were brought to you by the People's Bank, where they are working for you. Visit them at 1300 West Main Street, or you can give them a call at 270-629-5626. Now, we'll return for the call of the second half here on WCLU Sports after this 2-minute timeout.
So wake up early, do a little studying, take the dog out, finish that audiobook
until the very end.
Finish that workout, then stop by McDonald's for breakfast and somehow manage to do it all before that 10 a.m. meeting meal. There's a meal for every morning at McDonald's.
Pair our delicious hash browns with the sweet and savory taste of a sizzling sausage McGriddles or a crispy chicken McGriddles for only $2. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
It's finally time to get on the court. Basketball season is here. And from the first tip of the ball to the time the net is cut, SCRTC is here to help you make the shot with the fastest internet speeds. Up to 1 gig for SCRTC fiber customers and 15 meg for copper customers. Residential internet packages with and without phone are available. Never miss a shot from your team when they play on TV with the SCRTC Sports Package. For the current fiber expansions, SCRTC service areas are growing constantly. Make the SCRTC three-point shot today with phone, TV, and internet.
Hi, this is Owen Lambert, president of South Central Bank. Whether you're looking for your first home, your next home, or just want to refinance your current home, the experienced lenders at South Central Bank are ready to help make it happen. With rates at historic lows, now is the time to act. Apply online today at southcentralbank.com or just give us a call. Our lenders are ready to help you every step of the way. At South Central Bank, we're small enough to know you, but we're big enough to help. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
That daily grind stuck in an office was never for you. You needed an office that moved, preferably one with 18 wheels, and where the path through the break room changes every day. You're a truck driver. It's in your blood, and you are exactly who we're looking for.
Wahlberg Trucking. If you have a Class A CDL license, then we want you. Great pay with a great company and an office view that changes by the minute. Check us out at GoWahlberg.com.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
Back here at Glasgow High School, Joe Myers and Bruce Trabue with you as we are about ready to get this second half of action underway in the girls' contest. The Glasgow and Allen County-Scottsville boys will play tonight as well. About 20 minutes after the conclusion of the girls' contest, Glasgow Lady Scotties right now trailing Allen County-Scottsville 16-13. This third quarter is about to get going. The All-A Region Tournament begins on Monday. The Lady Scotties and Scotties will both play at Russellville on Monday. Girls' game will start at 6 o'clock. Our broadcast begins at 5:50 Monday evening there from Russellville. ACS to get the basketball to start this third quarter. Here comes Jay McReynolds with it. Guarded by Mia Cassidy. Glasgow in man-to-man defense here. Carter dribbles down to the baseline, gets too deep, though, and makes a bad pass stolen away by Mia Cassidy. And now Metter knocks the ball away from Cassidy and out of bounds.
Mia got steal and then got fouled, though.
Looked like there was a little bump there.
Yeah,
it was not called.
She grabbed her.
Bounce between the circles. Off to Hale. Try to go over to Cassidy, and Carter steps in and steals it away. She'll get it ahead to McReynolds. A wide open layup is good. 4 points for Jay McReynolds, her first field goal, and the largest lead of the night now for ACS at 18-13. Hale fakes a three, dribbles down to the baseline. The runner no good, and the rebound to Covington for Lady Patriots. Here's McReynolds with it across the timeline. Covington in the left corner. Her shot along the baseline is rejected by Adwell, and the ball out of bounds off of Allison Metter as she tried to go grab the loose basketball. Glasgow will get it. Caroline Murphy checking in for the Lady Scotties. Davany Prophet will come out.
Ansley's had 4 blocks tonight.
I knew she'd had several.
We just got to convert on the offensive end.
Glasgow down 18-13. They've only scored 3 points in probably about the last 8 minutes of game action.
Well,
so here's Adwell down in the post, working against Metter, puts it on the floor, lost it, picks it back up, now looking for help as she's trapped, gets it out to Hale. Chloe an open three from the wing. Good.
All right.
First points of the night for the 5'10 freshman. Cuts the ACS lead to 2 at 18-16. 6:32 to go in the third quarter. And McReynolds has the ball knocked away by Cassidy, and actually Mia is called for a foul, they say.
Wow.
Coach Pippin didn't think there was a foul, but there must have been, honestly, because McReynolds is down holding her head. They may have bumped heads, or I'm not sure what happened, but McReynolds is down in front of the ACS bench.
Well, I thought Mia hit the ball, and then it went off her foot, but
they must have bumped heads or something, Bruce. Aubrey Nasir has checked in to replace McReynolds.
Yeah, I believe it did. Mia's sort of squinting her eyes. She's here in front of us, so.
Reynolds is up and on her feet, goes to the bench. Looks like she's okay.
And as you say, nothing intentional. They just collided. McReynolds come to a sudden stop, and Mia slapped at the ball.
Taylor Carter inbounds to Steenbergen. Now to Nasir. Goes to the right wing, gives to Covington. Covington has her pass knocked loose and stolen away by Mia Cassidy. Caroline Murphy got a hand on it to make it a loose basketball. And now Cassidy going to be fouled as she takes it up on the shots. And that one will go on Jaylee Steenbergen, her first team's third.
I was waiting to see whether it was 22 or 20 or 32 or 23.
Mia Cassidy at the free throw line, where she was 0 for 1 on Tuesday night in the opener, has not shot one yet tonight, but she gets this one to go. McReynolds returns to the lineup for ACS. Covington will come out. Well, Mia did not score in the first half Tuesday night and then had 17 in the second half. She did not score in the first half tonight, but just knocked down her first point there with that free throw. Misses the second free throw, and a jump ball on the rebound will stay with Glasgow.
Have you noticed, I thought the other night, they seem to be letting them play more, you know, the more the flow. They're not calling as many fouls.
Yeah, I did notice that.
I thought the Steenbergen winner were Ashley's back right then. Ansley's, I'm sorry.
Here's Bonts with it. To Adwell, open three for Ansley from the wing is off the back of the iron, no good. The rebound tipped out by Bonts into the hands of Cassidy. Now Bonts with it. She looks at this 2-3 zone from Allen County-Scottsville.
If they're going to play that zone, if you're going to stand out on the edge, you've got to be ready to shoot when you get the ball.
Adwell at the free throw line. She'll go to the bucket and draw a foul on Steenbergen.
She's down again.
I think she's just upset. She's okay.
Oh.
Steenbergen picks up her second, team's first. So Adwell to the free throw line for 2 shots.
I mean, I think we've got some girls can knock the 3 down, but you got to have your hands ready and be ready to shoot when you get the basketball.
Ansley so far just 1 of 5 from the stripe tonight, but she knocks this one down for her 4th point. Ties the game at 18, so Adwell shooting to put Glasgow back in front, which she cannot do. Comes out on her, Metter with the rebound for the Lady Patriots. Now McReynolds with it across the timeline, stops the top of the key, gives to Metter, just outside the right elbow. She'll hand it back off to McReynolds. Carter comes to meet the pass out of the right side. Carter works inside on Botts, gets to the basket and lays it up and in. 6 points for Taylor Carter. ACS back on top by a deuce at 20-18. Adwell at the left elbow, takes one dribble into the lane. The runner comes up short. Metter with a rebound. Ansley got a good look that time, just couldn't finish it off.
And that's where we need to get the ball, get it right there and get in front of the basket and finish.
McReynolds down the middle of the lane, loses the handle on the ball, and did it go out of bounds? It did. They say Glasgow touched it last. I don't know about that.
How did he come up with that?
I don't know about that one.
And Ansley never touched the ball to begin with, but McReynolds just lost control.
That's what I thought.
Went between her legs.
Metter will put it in play for ACS. Comes in the seer. Now McReynolds with it on the left side. Back over to Nasir. She'll come to the top of the key with it. Here's Metter. Drives baseline left side. Gets to the rack. Had a shot blocked by Adwell, but a foul called. They get Ashton Botts for her third.
No, I think Caroline, didn't he?
He said. It's Ashton Botts with her third, the team's first of the half.
Second.
Oh, did I forget to mark one down? Free throw for Metter, no good.
Yeah, Mia got one, Joe.
Okay.
That and a while ago when McReynolds went down.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Second free throw, no good for Metter either, and Adwell gets the rebound for the Lady Scotties. Here comes Hale with it. Her pass batted away. Chloe able to get it back, and then somebody reached in and found her.
32.
That'll be Jaylee Steenbergen with her third, the team's second of the half.
Third.
Well, I've got 1, 2 there, huh? Okay. I got Carter with 1, Steenbergen with 3, and the other Steenbergen with 1.
Correct.
Who am I missing?
There's 5 in all. 3 this half, 2 the first half. Well,
okay, I had 3 in the first half, but okay. Here's Adwell with it down the right side of the lane. She'll put it up and in.
I'm sure that's right.
6 points for Ansley Adwell. Glasgow ties the game at 20 with 4:14 to go in the third quarter. Here's Nasir. She'll dribble into the corner. Hale's got her trap in there. She'll get the pass off to Metter, who dribbles the ball off her foot, and then Metter commits a foul. As Botts was going after the loose basketball, Metter ran over her. It'll be the first on Allison Metter and the team's fourth of the half. Into the lineup for ACS, Haley Steenbergen. She gets Jaylee Steenbergen out.
Who had that steal for the Scotties right there? Was it Mia or?
I don't know, Bruce. I don't know that it was a
Well, I mean, she lost control.
It was just a loose basketball. I don't know. Metter gets a steal here for ACS, that I can tell you. And now she handed off to McReynolds.
And the Scotty faithful are all calling walk.
McReynolds starts right, circles back left, goes down the left side of the lane, gets it out to Metter for a three in the corner. It's no good. And Carter gets the rebound for ACS. She'll go back up with it. Can't get that one to go. And the ball out of bounds off the Lady Patriots. Glasgow ball with 3:26 to go in the third quarter. 20-20 ball game. Here comes Carter to put a little pressure on Botts in the backcourt. Ashton gets it ahead to Adwell. Ansley finds Chloe Hill in the left corner. Back out to Botts. A three straight away, short. And Nasir with the ACS rebound. Nasir weaving her way through traffic. Brings it across the timeline. Gives to McReynolds. Cassidy out to guard hers. McReynolds dribbles left. To Metter for a three in the corner. No good. And the rebound to Ashton Botts, and she's fouled. And that will go on Haley Steenbergen. Her second, team's fifth. Still 20 all here with 2:53 to go in the third quarter. Ashton Botts feed it over to Cassidy on the wing. Now to Adwell at the free throw line. And Nasir comes and takes it away from Adwell. Nasir brings it to the front court, now circles back out and gives to Metter. Metter dribbles right past Adwell to the bucket, lays it up and in, and a foul. And that foul goes on Ansley Adwell, her first, team's third. Metter to the free throw line. Craig Pippin did not like the fact that the official on the outside made that call. And Metter hits the free throw to finish off the three-point play. It's 23-20, and here's a technical foul coming on Coach Pippin. So that will be team foul number 4. And Allison Metter will go to the free throw line to try to shoot the two technicals here.
Well, I understand his reason behind it. The one official he was fussing at has made several calls probably that weren't his.
Metter misses the free throw.
And he's missed several. He thought, we had one on his end that he hadn't made. And
second free throw is no good either. But ACS will get the basketball.
Let's go.
2:28 to go here in the third quarter of play. 23-20. Allen County-Scottsville on top of the Lady Scotties. McReynolds guarded the backcourt by Cassidy. Comes across the timeline. Off to Carter. Baseline jumper from 15 is no good. The rebound comes to Chloe Hale. She hands it off to Adwell. Lady Scotties down by 3, 2:13 remaining in the third.
Well, the technical didn't hurt, Joe. They didn't score.
Cassidy with it on the wing. Just Adwell along to Murphy along the baseline. Her shot no good. And a rebound to Allison Metter for ACS.
But she got fouled.
Here comes McReynolds with it across the timeline. And, boy, she got away with a big-time push-off right there. The shot no good, and Adwell with a rebound for Glasgow. And she's trying to chase it down. Now finally has it and gets it ahead to Chloe Hale, who will lay it in. 5 points for Hale. ACS lead down to 1 at 23-22.
I thought Caroline got fouled a while ago.
Here's McReynolds. To Nasir. Now to Haley Steenbergen in the corner. She'll get it back off to Nasir, who dribbles around Hale to the basket and lays it in.
She just set a moving pick, though.
Lady Scotties have been beating off the dribble a little bit tonight.
Too many times.
Yep. Here's Hale. Now back out to Botts. ACS still packing it in that 2-3 zone. They've been in it the entire ball game. Hale to Botts to Adwell in the middle of that zone. Now back out to Hale for a three from the wing. It's too strong. And Metter with the rebound for the Lady Patriots. 58 seconds to go in the third quarter. It's 25-22, Allen County-Scottsville.
It's been an even quarter so far because we were down 3 at the half. Need to get a stop.
Off to Carter. Carter gets it inside to Metter in the post. She'll turn, had the shot blocked by Adwell. Ansley comes up with a loose basketball, now goes to the floor with it, and Ansley is just going to sit there and hold it, and Nasir ties her up, and probably should have gotten a timeout called right there, but it did not get called. Davany Prophet back into the ball game for the Lady Scotties. Possession goes to ACS on the jump ball. McReynolds. Covington, she overthrows her ball, goes into the backcourt. Covington able to chase it down, though. And now Prophet knocks the ball loose. And we get another scramble and another jump ball, and this one will go to the Lady Scotties.
He's done blowing the whistle, and he's wanting a timeout.
30 seconds to go in the third quarter, 25-22. ACS. Botts comes into Hale. She'll give to Adwell. Hands it back to Botts. Ashton gives to Prophet at the free throw line. Over to Hale. Chloe drives to the baseline right side. The runner too strong. Ball batted around in there. Still loose. And still loose all the way out to midcourt. And another mad dash for a loose basketball. And this one will go to Allen County-Scottsville on a jump ball. 10 seconds remaining. Here comes Allison Metter back into the ball game for the Lady Patriots.
My goodness.
She'll replace Haley Steenbergen.
30-second timeout.
Taken by ACS. 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. 25-22. ACS leads Glasgow. Back after a 30-second break here on WCLU Sports.
If you hadn't been to Colton Steakhouse and Grill, what are you waiting for? Okay, maybe you need a special reason. Well, here it is. Our sizzling signatures. There's the Hawaiian ribeye, marinated for 72 hours and topped with fresh grilled pineapple. Or how about our Del Rio ribeye, topped with melted-in chipotle butter and crispy onion tanglers. Both these mouth-watering sizzling signature ribeyes are available right now. Colton Steakhouse and Grill, where we know what's at stake.
Colton Steakhouse, now open in Bardstown.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
Alongside Bruce Tribune here at Scotty Gym, we've got 10.7 seconds to go in the third quarter. It's Allen County-Scottsville 25, Glasgow 22. ACS has the basketball coming out of this timeout. They'll put it in play from midcourt. Carter puts it in play to Metter. And has it stolen by Botts. Ashton goes down to the floor to grab the loose basketball, gave to Hale, and then they take it away from Chloe. And here comes McReynolds. She'll put up an elbow jumper at the buzzer, and it's good. 6 points now for Jay McReynolds, and that gives ACS a 27-22 lead after three quarters here at Scotty Gym. Back after a 1-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
At Don Franklin, we're more than a group of car dealerships. We're hardworking, everyday people of Kentucky. We strive daily to give 110% to our customers, our employees, and our families. We are committed to providing everyone with a safe and reliable vehicle, and we continue our tradition of supporting our local communities. At all 24 dealerships across Kentucky, we will treat you like family. Don Franklin family of dealerships, we are Kentucky.
Life has a way of presenting us with many inconveniences, but paying your bill shouldn't be one of them. That's why the Glasgow EPB has multiple ways to pay your bill. You can pay your bill online or even sign up for our bank draft program, where your bill will be debited from your bank account on the due date. Pay your bill anytime without having to come into our office at the bill payment kiosk located next to our drive-thru. Did you know you could pay your EPB bill at your bank? And as always, our office and drive-thru are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. The EPB, connecting Glasgow to the future.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
27-22 lead for Allen County-Scottsville over the Lady Scotties as we begin this final quarter of play. Glasgow has the ball. Chloe Hill with it on the wing. Feeds it up top to Botts. Over to Hale. Now to Botts with it again. Over to Hale. Over to Ashton. Now Adwell gets it, takes one dribble out of the lane, kicks it back out to Hale. Chloe dribbles down to the baseline, loses the handle on the dribble, picks it back up. Now in trouble in the corner. She's trapped, and a timeout taken by the Lady Scotties.
Orlando called.
7.5 to go in the ball game. It's 27-22. ACS on top. We're back after this 30-second timeout on WCLU Sports.
This is Maggie Anderson with the People's Bank, and let me tell you about our People's Checking Account. This account has many features, including free checks, debit card, and online banking with bill pay. If you are traveling, don't worry. We have you covered with 4 free foreign ATM withdrawals when cash is needed. The People's Bank is a local community bank, and we are working for you. The People's Bank, working for you, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
Field goes 1-3.
7:31 to go in the ball game. 27-22. Allen County-Scottsville on top of the Lady Scotties. Glasgow will put it in play from the sideline. Botts comes into Adwell. She'll hand it back to Botts. Botts will feed it right side to Cassidy. Over to Botts. Now to Hill on the left wing. Back out front to Botts. Here's Hale with it, left side. The Botts. Glasgow just having an awful time trying to get anything inside against this 2-3 zone, and now ACS is extending the defense, guarding the basketball up the perimeter. Here's Cassidy in the right corner. Back out to Botts. Cassidy again, going to put it on the floor, and a moving screen going to be called here on Davney Prophet.
And the thing about it is, the Allen County player had her arms crossed, pushing her from behind.
Yeah, but it was...
Yeah, I know.
It was obviously a moving screen, though.
Yeah, but the foul was committed earlier.
Third foul on Prophet, the team's 5th.
I'm not going to argue that. I mean, what I'm saying, I think she got fouled.
6:50 to go in the ball game, 27-22. Here goes McReynolds off to Steenbergen. Dribbles off to the right side. Up top to McReynolds between the two circles. Dribbles down the left side of the lane. Got a wide open layup. She got it. Well, Glasgow has just been, as Bruce said a minute ago, been beating off the dribble way too much tonight. Hale with it, gives to Botts. Here's Cassidy, open 3, left corner, no good. Long rebound, chased down by Cassidy in the corner, and she falls out of bounds. Well, it looked like she got a little bump that time to help her out of bounds, but the official did not call it that way.
Well, that's the one that called the technical, and he haven't given us a call all night.
6:18 to go, 29-22, a 7-point lead for Allen County-Scottsville. This is the largest lead of the game for ACS. Carter going to get it off inside to Steenbergen. She'll put it up off the window, no good. The rebound to Davney Prophet. Now Botts with it. Ashton across the timeline. To Adwell. Skip past the Hale, fakes a 3, drops down to the baseline. The runner blocked. Chloe able to get it back. Goes back up with a jump hook. It's no good, but she fouled.
13.
That one going on Allison Metter, her second, team 6. Chloe Hale to the free throw line, where she was 50% the other night against Greenwood, 2 for 4. Attempting her first free throw of this evening, and the first one's good.
Got her with 6. There we go.
Second one also good. 5-point lead for ACS. They have the basketball in the front court. A traveling violation called on Covington. She got in a bit of a rush that time. ACS was trying to get the ball down the floor in a hurry, and Covington traveled with it. 5:43 to go in the ball game. 29-24. Botts will jog it into the front court. Angles off to the right side as she does. Here's Toft at the foul line. Underneath in the post to Adwell. Ansley goes up against the double team. Got it. 8 points for Adwell, and Glasgow's back to within 3. 29-26. Steenbergen walks it across. Picked up by Hale. Gives in the corner to Covington. She'll dribble it out of there to Carter. Carter looking inside. Fires it in there to Steenbergen in the post, and she is going to be fouled by Chloe Hale as she tried to dribble along the baseline underneath the bucket. Chloe going to get her first and the team 6.
I don't know how she got around her without stepping out. She was behind the backboard.
So now each team will go into the bonus on the next foul with 5:09 to play.
We got a bad angle, but
McReynolds inbounds. It's stolen away by Botts. Good anticipation that time by Ashton. Ashton one-on-one with Covington going to the bucket, puts it up, and no good, but a foul called. And Covington will pick up her first and the team 7. It'll be 2 free throws for Ashton Botts, attempting her first free throws of the season here.
He's got 8 points on the evening, hadn't scored his half.
First free throw rolls in.
Got to hit 3 in a row. Knock on wood.
We talked about how important this game is. Again, only the first time you play a district opponent this year is going to count towards postseason seedings. And so this is a big one because you feel like you need to win this one to avoid having to play what will very likely be a Barron County, who will be the #1 seed. Ashton Botts hits both free throws. It's a 1-point ACS lead, 29-28, 5 minutes to play. McReynolds off to Covington. Carter in the corner.
She took a hop.
Carter going to drive baseline against Botts. Puts it up and overshot it. And the rebound to Botts. She'll get it ahead to Adwell. Glasgow a chance to go back in front here. Adwell into the lane, pulls up, 12-footer, no good. And McReynolds has it for ACS. McReynolds across the timeline. By Botts. Now here is Adwell, who's a steal, and a foul called on Metter, I believe. Yep.
Did she block the shot, or was it just a steal?
It'll be the 3rd on Metter, and the team's 8th.
1-1.
Adwell to the free throw line. Ansley is had a tough time from the line tonight. She is just 2 of 6, or 2 of 7 actually. Has 8 points. First one for the tie is good. 29-all.
Have you noticed how often, though, it seems like when the Lady Patriots drive, they use the off arm to push off? I thought Carter did a while ago, and then that time McReynolds was.
4.5 to go here in the ball game. 29-all. Second free throw good for Adwell as well, and Glasgow back on top. Lady Scotties right now on an 8-0 run. ACS led this game 29-22. 4:28 to play in the ball game. Here's McReynolds with it. Guarded by Cassidy in the man-to-man defense.
That's got to be a foul.
And McReynolds just did get enough separation to stop the count. Here's Carter. Dribbles down to the baseline. Back out to Nasir for a long 2. No good. Botts with the rebound. And now she loses it. And Adwell down to the floor to grab it for Glasgow. Ansley from her knees tried to make a pass ahead to Cassidy, and she overthrew her. Here comes Mariana Bradley back into the Glasgow lineup. She'll get Davany Prophet out. McReynolds put it in play to Nasir, and she's fouled from behind by Chloe Hale. That'll be the second on Hale, the team 7th. So 1 in the bonus for the 8th grader, Aubrey Nasir. She has not attempted a free throw yet tonight. First one is no good, and the rebound to Mariana Bradley. Good rebound that time by Mariana. Glasgow with a chance to build on a 1-point lead here. 30-29 with 3:53 to play. Botts, right side to Hale. Back to Botts straight away. Over to Hale. Chloe dribbles down to the baseline, pull up.
Oh,
in and out, no good. Rebound to Jay McReynolds.
Good looking shot, just down and out.
Better with it for the Patriots. Takes the dribble up, hands it off to McReynolds. She dribbles to the free throw line now, continues to drive into the lane. The runner, no good, and scramble for it underneath the bucket, and we'll get another jump ball, and this one stays with the Lady Patriots.
It's got to be about the 11th or 12th jump ball we've had.
A bunch of them. 3:21 to go. Glasgow up 30-29. McReynolds puts it in play. Steenbergen now off the Metter. She's wide open as she hits the jumper. 10 points for Allison Metter, and that puts the Lady Patriots back in front, 31-30. Botts inside to Adwell in the post. Turns, puts it up off the glass too hard. Rebounded by Jaylee Steenbergen.
Probably tried to rush that one just a little.
McReynolds with it out in the deep right corner. She gives to Steenbergen. 2:49 to go. ACS with the ball in the 1-point lead. Metter for three from the wing. No good. Long rebound to Ashton Botts, and Ashton is fouled. Carter, I believe, from behind, but let's make sure it is. It'll be the second on Taylor Carter, the team's ninth. One in a bonus for Botts. So Ashton, 2 for 2 so far tonight. She has 10 points. She and Ainsley Adwell tied for the team lead tonight in scoring. Free throw is no good. And Steenbergen with the rebound for ACS. Now McReynolds guarded in backcourt by Cassidy. She'll bring it across the half-court stripe. Standing in the jump circle with it. Starts off to the left. Now goes right. Circles back left again. Now dribbles right. Goes to Steenbergen. Steenbergen going to drive hard to the bucket. Put it up. No good, but a foul. Leave on Mariana Bradley. If so, it's her first, and it is. Team's 8. 2 free throws for Jaylee Steenbergen. She's 1 for 2 tonight. That's 3 points. First one is no good. ACS still with that 1-point lead at 31-30, 2:12 to go. One more free throw for the freshman. It's up, and it is good. 32-30, Lady Patriots. 2:10 to go. Cassidy with it in front court for Glasgow will give to Botts. Ashton comes between the circles with it. Here's Hale. Back over to Botts. To Hale. Bounces to Bradley in the right corner. Mariana sends it out front to Botts. She penetrates to the left elbow. Back out to Cassidy on the wing, and now here's Botts with it again. Over to Hale. Down to 1:45 to go. Hale with a runner off the right side. She got it to go. 9 points for Chloe Hale. Tied at 32, 1:32 to go. Carter dribbles around Bradley on her way to the basket. Now turns, kicks it back out to Nasir. Left side to Metter. Metter going hard to the bucket, drives on Adwell and draws the foul. And it goes on Ansley for her second, the team's ninth. So Allison Metter at the stripe. 3 of 7 tonight at the charity stripe. 10 points in the ball game. Trying to break a 32-all tie with 1:19 to go, and she does. Second toss for Metter. In and out. And Adwell with a rebound. So Glasgow down by 1. 1:16 remaining.
Her 10th.
Adwell into the corner. Kicks it out to Botts. Ashton had a 3 on her mind, but does not take it.
Yeah, you got to be ready to shoot.
Now Hale.
Timeout.
And a timeout taken by Craig Pippin on the Glasgow bench. 1:02 to go in this one. It's 33-32. Lady Patriots lead the Lady Scotties. It's a full timeout, so we're back after a 1-minute break here on WCLU Sports.
There's the driver who's had his right turn signal on for 2 miles, then proceeds to turn left. There's the one who's convinced a yellow light means speed up. And the one who's taken up permanent residence in your blind spot. No wonder so many Kentuckians carry Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance, because sometimes the best protection against bad drivers is good insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Come see me, Joe Myers, at 106 Reynolds Road in Glasgow, or call me at 670-3093.
At Don Franklin, we're more than a group of car dealerships. We're hardworking, everyday people of Kentucky. We strive daily to give 110% to our customers, our employees, and our families. We are committed to providing everyone with a safe and reliable vehicle, and we continue our tradition of supporting our local communities. At all 24 dealerships across Kentucky, we will treat you like family. Don Franklin Family of Dealerships, we are Kentucky.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
Barron County has defeated Monroe County in girls action 62-30. Here with 1:02 to go at Scotty Gym, it's ACS with a 33-32 lead over Glasgow. Glasgow with the ball. Here's Ashton Bott. Ashton. And she's going to be tied up as Nasir knocked the ball loose. Jump ball is called. The possession arrow stays with the Lady Scotties, however. Ashton was dangerously close to getting a 5-second count had Nasir knocked that ball away, it looked like. 52 seconds remaining. Botts puts it in play to Adwell. Now Ashton will come back and get the basketball. Botts gives it up to Cassidy. Back at the Botts, over to Cassidy. Here's Botts, the three straight away for the lead. Got it! Lady Scotties by 2, 35-33, 30 seconds to go. Here comes Steenbergen with it across midcourt. Timeout for Allen County-Scottsville. So a big shot there for Ashton Botts, her third three of the night. She now has 13 points. And we'll take a timeout as well. 25 seconds to go in this one. Glasgow leads by 2, 35-33. Let's just take a 30-second timeout right here, a 30-second timeout here on WCLU Sports.
At Don Franklin, we're more than a group of car dealerships. We're hardworking, everyday people of Kentucky. We strive daily to give 110% to our customers, our employees, and our families. We are committed to providing everyone with a safe and reliable vehicle, and we continue our tradition of supporting our local communities. At all 24 dealerships across Kentucky, we will treat you like family. Don Franklin Family of Dealerships, we are Kentucky.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
Back here at Scotty Gym, Joe Myers with Bruce Tribune as we have 25 seconds remaining in this 15th district contest, at least in regulation. May have overtime in our future. We'll see. Lady Scotties lead at 35-33, but Allen County-Scottsville will have the basketball coming out of this timeout. Lady Scotties trailed 29-22 in the very early stages of the fourth quarter.
Clock's messed up again.
Glasgow was... well, now they're having more issues with the clock, it looks like, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Holly, 25 Listen! Hey!
Everything froze up. I think they're having to reset everything. There were 25 seconds to go. I know that much.
25.4.
Glasgow leads 35-33.
There's 9 fouls apiece, and each team has 2 full timeouts. And it's
going to take a minute to get all this reset on the scoreboard.
It'll be Allen County-Scottsville's possession.
In a very important game here, as Barron County is well on its way to being the number 1 seed. They're already 2-0 in the district, and again, only these first district matchups, the first time you play each district team is only going to count for district seeding. The second meeting will not matter. So if Glasgow wants to avoid playing a very good Berrien County team in the first round of the district tournament, you need to win this game to feel pretty good about your chances of getting the number 3 seed.
They're 1-0, right?
They're 2-0.
This is just their first district game tonight against Monroe. This is Allen's second, and that was Monroe's
That's
second.
right. I'm sorry. I misspoke. You're right. But still, either way.
Yeah, right.
Looks
Yeah,
like
no,
the
I
number 1
understand.
seed.
Yeah.
Sure. 20 seconds to go here. Here's McReynolds off to Carter. Back to McReynolds. Glasgow up by 2. 15 seconds to play. McReynolds for 3 in the lead. It is no good. Long rebound comes off the foot of Steenbergen. She drops to the floor to get it, and she's on the baseline. So it'll be Glasgow basketball as Steenbergen is out of bounds.
Take your time. You got to get it in.
9 seconds remaining. Glasgow basketball. I think Ryan Kraft said the ball's out of bounds to Glasgow. I think he said that Steenbergen was on the baseline, that she was touching the basketball.
Glasgow thought it was. Timeout.
It is Glasgow ball, but we're going to have a timeout taken by Allen County-Scottsville. 9 seconds to go in this one. 35-33. Back after a 1-minute timeout on WCLU Sports.
One of the most common reasons for buying new tires is to ensure the safety of your family. At BG Tire, we are now involving our 4th generation into this family-owned business. We know the importance of family and doing all we can to keep them safe. It's personal. When our family first started, tire change had to do with being able to drive in the snow. Now, tire change is a term of the growing number of tire stores owned by out-of-towners trying to get your business with a cheaper tire and inexperienced technicians. Does that sound like a smart plan for your family's safety? I would think not. BG Tire is the right place. We're located at 1046 Lovers Lane in Bowling Green. You can call us at 270-282-0266. We've been keeping families like yours safe for over 4 generations. 270-282-0266. BG Tire.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
First thing you have to do for Glasgow is get the ball in play, and then you're probably going to have to make some free throws. 9 seconds to play. Glasgow leads by 2. Chloe Hale to inbound it. Chloe looking, and did we get a 5-second count or a timeout? I think Glasgow got a timeout called. Let's see. The officials are discussing it here. Timeout taken. So Glasgow just did get a timeout call before that 5-second count. The Lady Scotties will be down to their final timeout. And let's take a 30-second break this time, Nate. A 30-second timeout here on WCLU Sports.
We're celebrating. This is Cynthia Watson with Monticello Bank, and this year we celebrate our 125th anniversary. Since 1895, we've dedicated ourselves to providing premier financial products and superior customer service. The same dedication to superior service that has made us successful in 1895 is still with us today, but our success could not be possible without you, our faithful customers. So we thank you and hope you will join us in celebrating our 125th anniversary.
Monticello Bank, where people matter. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
9 seconds to go in regulation here. Glasgow leads 35-33 over the Allen County-Scottsville Lady Patriots. Glasgow does have one more timeout left. Chloe Hale again will try to put it in play. Hale gets it in. It's knocked loose and stolen by Nasir. And she just, they get a timeout. Boy, Nasir almost traveled. I thought she did travel, to be honest with you. Coach Pippin did as well. And now the official tells Coach Pippin that the timeout was called before the walk. So 5.7 seconds to go. A wild ending to this one. Back after a 30-second break on WCLU Sports.
So wake up early, do a little studying, take the dog out, finish that audiobook until the very end. Finish that workout, then stop by McDonald's for breakfast and somehow manage to do it all before that 10 a.m. meeting meal. There's a meal for every morning at McDonald's.
Pair our delicious hash browns with the sweet and savory taste of a sizzling sausage McGriddles or a crispy chicken McGriddles for only $2. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
5.7 seconds to go here. 35-33. Glasgow on top of the Lady Patriots of Allen County-Scottsville. But after the Lady Scotties turn it over on an inbounds play, ACS is going to have an opportunity to either tie with a 2 or take the lead with a 3. Carter will inbound it from the sideline in front of the ACS bench.
Well, if anybody shoots a 3, it's going to be Metter.
Carter comes into McReynolds. Back to Carter. Going to put up a shot blocked by Chloe Hale. Loose ball into the hands of Ansley Adwell, and that will do it. Or do we get a foul called before time ran out? I think we're going to have a foul called here on ACS before time ran out. Let's see. The officials are going to talk about it.
Who got the rebound off the block shot?
I think it was Ansley, Bruce. I'm pretty sure it was Ansley. She was the one who was holding the basketball when the foul occurred. Yeah, there is a foul called on Taylor Carter, but there can't be any more than maybe a second.
Yeah, there's no way they can get the ball down the court and shoot. They put half a second left. It's free throws for Adwell, so basically this, well, I'm not going to say it. 2 shots.
Yeah, it's 2 shots for Ansley. If she makes them both, the game is pretty much, well, it is over because it would be a 2-possession lead with just 0.5 of a second to go, and hard to see how the game is not going to end in a Glasgow win with just 0.5 of a second, whether or not Ansley makes these, but we'll see. It was Chloe Hale who got the big block.
Her second block of the night. Glasgow's had 7 blocks tonight.
First free throw for Adwell, good.
One more and it's over.
Ansley now with 11 points. Second free throw is no good, and the rebound to Reynolds in that. What? They call a timeout.
They don't have any.
How can no time come off? They don't have any timeouts.
They don't have any timeouts.
And now they just realized it, so that's going to be the end of the ball game.
They used it down there a while ago.
Yeah, they're going to come to the official book. The official book has them with no timeouts. Bruce and I both have them with no timeouts.
2 more shots.
So it's a technical foul. Is that right? Is that what they're calling here, Bruce? Technical foul for calling a timeout without having one. Team foul number 10. So Adwell.
No.
Excuse me. Ashton Botts will shoot the technical free throws here. She makes one. It's a 2-possession lead. With, again, just 0.5 of a second to go. First one is no good.
Well, we get the ball.
Well, that's true. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that. That's right. Yep, we'll get the ball. Second free throw is good, and it's all elementary now anyway, because that makes a 2-possession lead with 0.5 of a second. Chloe Hale just has to put it in play, which she does to Botts, and that'll do it. And the Glasgow Lady Scotties will get a 15th district victory here and go to 1-1 overall, 1-0 in district play as they defeat Allen County-Scottsville by a final score of 37-33. Lady Patriots fall to 0-2 overall and also 0-2 in the district. So a big district win here for the Lady Scotties as they trailed 29-22 just about 30 seconds or so into the fourth quarter. And Glasgow, from that point on, outscored Allen County-Scottsville 15-4. They outscored ACS 15-6 in that fourth quarter. And Lady Scotties getting the big district victory here. We'll come back in a moment, take a look at the final stats. We'll hear from head coach Craig Pippen. Actually, we're not going to go anywhere. Let's just stay right here because I forgot Coach Pippen wants to do his interview pretty quickly here, so we'll get him on with us here. Craig, boy, again, Your team showed a lot of fight on Tuesday night in coming back from a big deficit. Didn't get the win there, but again tonight your kids are down 29-22 early in the fourth quarter. From that point on, you outscored ACS 15-4 down the rest of the ball game, Craig.
We hit some shots and woke up a little bit. That was just ugly. The effort's there. The execution's going to take forever. I mean, when I say forever, I don't mean years. I'm talking about, a matter of games. When you got a young team, in a new offensive system, new defensive system, it's just going to take time. We're going to have some ugly losses and ugly wins. It's just the way it's going to be until we learn to execute.
Ashton Bonds comes up big for you tonight, Craig. Ashton knocked down 3 threes. She hits, had hit some big free throws for you. Talk about the way your sophomore point guard played.
Oh, well, she's big. I mean, hit that three she hit to get us up. I mean, that's a growth right there, confidence. So, she's going to grow into that position, and she has no other choice because that's her job. And I'm proud of her. She's starting to play with a little more confidence, and I can just see a difference in her.
Yeah, 14 points for tonight, including those 3 threes. And then down here defensively, Craig, Allen County-Scottsville has a chance to take that shot. Taylor Carter goes up for the shot. Freshman Chloe Hale gets a big block for you.
Chloe Hale is very active. She's probably going to be our leading rebounder, the way she goes after balls. She's just one of those type players that's just she's always where you want her to be, but she gets there on her own. She, makes plays and has some key blocks and great rebounds. So, freshman. Yep. I'm glad I get to coach her for 4 years.
Yep. So. And Allen County-Scottsville stuck back in a 2-3 zone, really packed it in most of the night on you guys. Craig had a hard time dealing with that at times. What could you guys have done a little bit better dealing with that zone?
We need to work on getting the ball down low in a zone, getting the ball in the middle. We've worked a lot on zone, but when they take our 2 shooters out of the game like that, we just got to work on it. Once again, execution. We have a couple of plays that I've kind of held back. We haven't put a lot of zone in yet because we've worked so much on man. I don't want to overwhelm them right now, but we've got to add some wrinkles, so every game we play, we got to add wrinkles, so.
Defensively for you guys, Craig, you played man-to-man pretty much the whole night long. Maybe got beat a little bit off the dribble a little bit too much. What do you think?
Yeah, we did. But we got to learn to play good man, and the only way to learn to play good man is play it. I don't want to just sit them back in a zone and bail them out every time that we're not playing good man defense. But at the same time, I don't want to lose games for it. We got to stop penetration. We got to do a better job communicating. We got to do a better job weak side help. So there's going to be a lot of shell drill coming up this week.
We're getting a look at the rebound totals for the first time, Craig. You guys trailed in the rebound department at halftime 17-13, but you come back to take a 29-28 lead in the rebounding department in that second half. You did a much better job on the boards in the second half.
Yeah, we started going after the ball more, did a little bit better with our block-out assignments. So, once again, hey, this is a great win for us. Okay, I mean,
it's big because again, this is the first meeting counts in district seeding, and you're trying to stay away from what looks like a very good Barron County basketball team.
And this, this team has experience with the same coach, same system. So I'm happy with this win. We'll take it.
Craig, appreciate your time. We'll talk to you Monday over at Russellville.
Okay, thank you.
That's Scotty head coach Craig Pippin, his ball club winning it here 37-33 as they outscore Allen County-Scottsville 15-6 down in the final quarter to win this ball game. By the way, that is the 7th consecutive victory for the Glasgow Lady Scotties in this series meetings, and they have now won 11 of the last 12 games against this Lady Patriot basketball program.
Joe, if the first game's the only one that's count, they've already 0-2.
Right.
And they've got to play Barron.
Right.
So,
that's what I mean.
They almost can't.
I mean, that's what I mean. I mean, nothing's a certainty, of course, but Barron is so good, it would be hard to imagine ACS beating that Barron County basketball team, but you never know. And if it did, it could potentially be a tie at 1 and 2 between Glasgow, Monroe County, Barron County, and Allen County-Scottsville. Who knows? But regardless, the Lady Patriots are now 0-2 in the district. Glasgow 1-0, so that's where you want to be if you're the Lady Scotties. Let's take a timeout. We'll come back and let Bruce look at the final stats in this one. Lady Scotties defeat Allen County-Scottsville 37-33. Back after a 3-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
It's finally time to get on the court. Basketball season is here. And from the first tip of the ball to the time the net is cut, SCRTC is here to help you make the shot with the fastest internet speeds. Up to 1 gig for SCRTC fiber customers and 15 meg for copper customers. Residential internet packages with and without phone are available. Never miss a shot from your team when they play on TV with the SCRTC Sports Package. For the current fiber expansions, SCRTC service areas are growing constantly. Make the SCRTC 3-point shot today with phone, TV, and internet.
Hi, I'm Owen Lambert, president of South Central Bank. Whether you're looking for a conventional mortgage, an FHA, or a VA loan, or even a construction loan, or just a loan for that home improvement project you've been thinking about, South Central Bank is ready to help. We have experienced lenders who are here to walk you through every step of the way. You can even start the process online at southcentralbank.com. At South Central Bank, we're small enough to know you and big enough to help. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
That daily grind stuck in an office was never for you. You needed an office that moved, preferably one with 18 wheels, and where the path through the break room changes every day. You're a truck driver. It's in your blood, and you are exactly who we're looking for.
Wahlberg Trucking. If you have a Class A CDL license, then we want you. Great pay with a great company and an office view that changes by the minute. Check us out at GoWahlberg.com.
If you hadn't been to Colton's Steakhouse and Grill, what are you waiting for? Okay, maybe you need a special reason. Well, here it is. Our sizzling signatures. There's the Hawaiian ribeye, marinated for 72 hours and topped with fresh grilled pineapple. Or how about our Del Rio ribeye, topped with melted ancho chipotle butter and crispy onion tanglers. Both these mouthwatering sizzling signature ribeyes are available right now. Colton's Steakhouse and Grill, where we know what's at stake.
Colton's Steakhouse, now open in Bardstown.
At Don Franklin, we're more than a group of car dealerships. We're hardworking, everyday people of Kentucky. We strive daily to give 110% to our customers, our employees, and our families. We are committed to providing everyone with a safe and reliable vehicle, and we continue our tradition of supporting our local communities. At all 24 dealerships across Kentucky, we will treat you like family. Don Franklin Family of Dealerships, we are Kentucky.
Life has a way of presenting us with many inconveniences, but paying your bills shouldn't be one of them. That's why the Glasgow EPB has multiple ways to pay your bill. You can pay your bill online or even sign up for our bank draft program, where your bill will be debited from your bank account on the due date. Pay your bill anytime without having to come into our office at the bill payment kiosk located next to our drive-thru. Did you know you can pay your EPB bill at your bank? And as always, our office and drive-thru are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. The EPB, connecting Glasgow to the future.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
Glasgow Lady Scotties get a 15th district victory here at home, 37-33 over the Allen County-Scottsville Lady Patriots to go to 1-1 on the year, 1-0 in the district, and ACS falling to 0-2 in district play as well. And we'll let Bruce look at the final numbers in this one. Bruce?
Thank you, Joe. Scotties won the first quarter 7-3, fell behind in the second quarter. They lost it 13-6. They won the third 11-9, lost the third 11-9, but came back and outscored Allen County 15-6 in the last quarter to win 37-33. 15 turnovers for the Patriots. They were 12 of 33 from the field, 36%, 10 of 25 shooting the two, 40%. 1 of 8 on their three-point attempts, 13%, 8 of 18 at the charity stripe, 44%. 28 rebounds. Scotties trailed at the half by 4, but wound up winning the rebound margin by 1. They had 8 offensive boards. One player reaches double figures, Allison Metter, with 11 points. She's tied for the high on rebounds with 7-2 on the offensive end. She was 3 of 11 from the field. She was 1 of 6 shooting the 3, 4 of 9 at the charity stripe. 7 points for Jay McReynolds. She had 6 rebounds. She was 3 of 12 from the field, 0 of 1 shooting the 3. 1 of 2 at the line. Taylor Carter picked up 6 points and 3 rebounds. She had 2 offensive boards. She was 3 of 9 from the field. 4 points, 7 rebounds for Jaylee Steenbergen. 7 ties for the lead on rebounds. 2 of those were offensive boards. 1 of 5 from the field, 2 of 4 at the line. Jaylee Covington picked up 3 points and 4 rebounds, 1 of 4 from the field, 0 of 1 shooting 3, 1 of 2 at the line. She had 2 offensive boards. And Aubrey Nasir was 1 of 2 from the field, 0 of 1 at the line, 1 rebound for 2 points, a team total of 33. Joe told you the Lady Patriots are 0-2 on the season, 0-2 in the district. 19 turnovers for the Scotties tonight. They had 9 assists, they had 7 blocks and 5 steals. They wound up shooting 11 of 38 from the field for 29%, 7 of 22 shooting the 2, 32%, 4 of 16 on their three-point attempts, 25%. They were 11 of 20 at the charity stripe, 55%, 29 rebounds, 7 offensive boards. They had 5 players score tonight, led by Ashton Botts with 14 points. Ashton had 2 assists and a steal. She also had 8 rebounds from that guard position, 3 of them on the offensive end. She was 4 of 8 from the field. She was 3 of 6 shooting the 3, 3 of 5 at the line. Angela Atwell had 11 points. She had 5 blocks. She had 2 steals and 4 assists. 3 of 8 from the field, 0 of 2 shooting the 3, 5 of 11 at the line. She did pull down 11 rebounds. 1 was an offensive board, so a double-double for her, 11 on and 11. 9 points for Chloe Hale. She had 2 blocks, and the big one was the last one there. She had 1 assist. She was 3 of 13 from the field. She was 1 of 4 shooting the 3, 2 of 2 at the line, 4 boards for her, 1 on the offensive end. Caroline Murphy came off the bench to pick up 2 points on 1 of 3 from the field, and 1 point for Mia Cassidy. Mia did have 2 steals and an assist, 0 of 2 from the field, both were 3s, 1 of 2 at the line. She did pull down 1 offensive board. Team total of 37. So the Scotties pulled a 500 at 1-1 on the season, but more importantly, Joe, they're 1-0 in the district.
And we'll come back after another timeout and tell you about our Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Scotty Player of the Game here on the Don Franklin Postgame Wrap-Up. We're back after, let's take a 2-minute timeout this time, back after a 2-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
This is Terry Bunnell with the People's Bank. Serving our community is our top priority. We are your hometown friend and financial partner. As a community bank, we strive to make banking a relationship, not a transaction. Our focus is clearly on you. We're local people, helping local people. At the People's Bank, let us work for you. People's Bank, working for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
In a perfect world, tree limbs never fall on roofs during storms. Deer look both ways before crossing the road. And water pipes don't burst while you're on vacation. But for those times when life is less than perfect, Kentuckians turn to Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, a company perfectly suited to getting your world back to okay. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Come see me, Joe Myers, at 106 Reynolds Road in Glasgow, or call me at 670-3093.
One of the most common reasons for buying new tires is to ensure the safety of your family. At BG Tire, we are now involving our 4th generation into this family-owned business. We know the importance of family and doing all we can to keep them safe. It's personal. When our family first started, tire change had to do with being able to drive in the snow. Now, tire change is a term of the growing number of tire stores owned by out-of-towners trying to get your business with a cheaper tire and inexperienced technicians. Does that sound like a smart plan for your family's safety? I would think not. BG Tire is the right place. We're located at 1046 Lovers Lane in Bowling Green. You can call us at 270-282-0266. We've been keeping families like yours safe for over 4 generations. 270-282-0266. BG Tire.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
Back here at Glasgow High School, where the Lady Scotties are victorious over Allen County-Scottsville in a district matchup, 37-33. Again, it is the 7th consecutive win for Glasgow over Allen County-Scottsville, and Glasgow has now won 11 of the last 12 against the Lady Patriots. Our Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Lady Scotty player of the game tonight will be Ashton Botts, as the sophomore had a big night. She was just 2 rebounds away from a double-double, and she hit the go-ahead three-pointer with about 30 seconds to go in the ball game. Ashton finishes with 14 points, 8 rebounds, She was 4 of 8 from the field. She was 3 of 6 from three-point range, made 3 of 5 free throws. Ashton also added a couple of assists on the night and a steal. Ashton Botts, our Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Lady Scotty Player of the Game. That is brought to you by Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Joe Myers. I do want to give an honorable mention as well to Ansley Adwell. Ansley had an outstanding night as well. Just a stat stuffer night for Ansley. She had 11 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists. She had 5 blocks and 2 steals. So between Ashton and Ansley, quite a night for those two players. But Ashton is our Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Lady Scotty Player of the Game. We'll come back in a minute and get you set for the boys matchup between Glasgow and Allen County-Scottsville. Again, the final score, 37-33. Lady Scotties defeat the Lady Patriots. Glasgow now 1-1 on the year and 1-0 in district play. Back after a 2-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
So wake up early, do a little studying, take the dog out, finish that audiobook
until the very end.
Finish that workout, then stop by McDonald's for breakfast and somehow manage to do it all before that 10 a.m. meeting meal. There's a meal for every morning at McDonald's.
Pair our delicious hash browns with the sweet and savory taste of a sizzling sausage McGriddles or a crispy chicken McGriddles for only $2. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
It's finally time to get on the court. Basketball season is here. And from the first tip of the ball to the time the net is cut, SCRTC is here to help you make the shot with the fastest internet speeds. Up to 1 gig for SCRTC fiber customers and 15 meg for copper customers. Residential internet packages with and without phone are available. Never miss a shot from your team when they play on TV with the SCRTC Sports Package. For the current fiber expansions, SCRTC service areas are growing constantly. Make the SCRTC three-point shot today with phone, TV, and internet.
Hi, this is Owen Lambert, president of South Central Bank. Whether you're looking for your first home, your next home, or just want to refinance your current home, the experienced lenders at South Central Bank are ready to help make it happen. With rates at historic lows, now is the time to act. Apply online today at southcentralbank.com or just give us a call. Our lenders are ready to help you every step of the way. At South Central Bank, we're small enough to know you, but we're big enough to help. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
That daily grind stuck in an office was never for you. You needed an office that moved, preferably one with 18 wheels, and where the path through the break room changes every day. You're a truck driver. It's in your blood, and you are exactly who we're looking for.
Wahlberg Trucking. If you have a Class A CDL license, then we want you. Great pay with a great company and an office view that changes by the minute. Check us out at GoWahlberg.com.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
Joe Myers and Bruce Tribune back here with you at Glasgow High School. And now time to talk about the boys matchup between Glasgow and Allen County-Scottsville. The Scotties 0-1 after falling to Greenwood in their opener on Tuesday night, 78-68. This will be the first district game of the season for Glasgow. Allen County-Scottsville 1-0, and that was a district win over Monroe County on Tuesday night. They blew the Falcons out 73-30 in Tompkinsville. These two teams met 3 times last year. This is the team that ended Glasgow's season. Glasgow went 1-2 against the Patriots last year. They won 61-42 in Scottsville on January 11th, then lost here at home in overtime 65-64, and then lost at Allen County-Scottsville in the district tournament 51-48. And Bruce, one thing I was worried about was Ashton Serwinski. We saw him go out of that game late for Glasgow against Greenwood. We didn't know how bad his injury was going to be, but Ashton back out here ready to go, it looks like. And that's big because although Ashton is undersized at 5'11", he is one of Glasgow's best rebounders. They need him on the floor.
Yeah, they've taped his wrist. I noticed out there now, though, he's shooting and grabbing it. So I hope it doesn't linger on, but... Yeah, but he is. He's a good leaper, and we're going to need him.
Sam Bowling and Jackson Poland had outstanding nights against Greenwood. Each one of those kids scored 21 points. Brennan Short also got into double figures with 10 points. And for this ACS ball club, Bruce, the main man is Mason Shirley. Shirley, one of the top players in this region. He is finally a senior. It seems like that kid's been playing for the Patriots forever. But Shirley he's just a really good ball player. That's all there is to say about him.
He is, and he gets hot sometimes. He heard us hitting the three. We saw him last year. He'd pull up across mid-court and fire one up. But I noticed in their first ball game, they took 15 threes. He attempted 7 of them, but only made 2. So, he had 14 points in that first game. He didn't lead them, but they had 3 players in double figures.
Shirley is 11th on the all-time scoring list at Allen County-Scottsville. He has 997 points, so he is very likely to get his 1,000th point here tonight against these Glasgow Scotties. Let's give you the starting lineups. They're brought to you by Monticello Bank, celebrating over 125 years with 19 locations in 11 counties. First for the Patriots of Allen County-Scottsville, starting at forward is Jax Cooper, a 6'4" senior, averaging 6 points, or had 6 points and 6 rebounds in the opener against Monroe on Tuesday. Michael Smith at forward, a 6'2" senior, 17 points and 6 rebounds against Monroe. He led them in scoring. Wyatt Coffey at forward, a 6'4" junior, had 13 points and 1 rebound against the Falcons. Trace McIntyre at guard, a 6' senior, had 2 points and 5 rebounds on Tuesday night. And Mason Shirley, a 6'1" senior, had 14 points and a team-high 7 rebounds against Monroe. Patriots are 1-0 on the year, also 1-0 in district play. For the Scotties, starting at forward, John Carter Myers, a 6'1" junior, did not score against Greenwood on Tuesday, but he did have 6 rebounds. Ashton Serwinski, the other forward, a 5'11" junior, 6 points and a team-high 9 rebounds against the Gators. Brendan Short at guard, a 6' junior, 10 points against Greenwood, did not have a rebound. Jackson Poland at guard, a 5'9" junior, had 21 points and 4 rebounds against the Gators on Tuesday night. And Sam Bowling at guard, a 6'2" junior, had 21 points and 3 rebounds against Greenwood. Scotties are 0-1 on the year. They're playing their first district game of the season here tonight. Their head coach is James Willett. Assistant coaches are Steve Kirkpatrick, Trey Tinsley, and LaJuan Smith. And your officials, the same as what we had in the girls contest, they are Ryan Kraft, Adam Ryder, and Jamie Bailey. Glasgow in their white uniforms tonight with royal blue numerals and letters. Says Glasgow across the front of the chest with the Scotty paw on each side of the shorts, blue stripe down each side of the uniforms. Allen County-Scottsville in gray uniforms with red numerals and letters. Says ACS across the front. Actually, red numerals, but gray letters. You got gray letters on a gray jersey, but they are outlined in red, but the numbers are red at least. They're opposite color of the jersey, so that's very helpful. Allen County-Scottsville won the toss to get this thing going. Again, tonight's tip-off brought to you by the Glasgow Electric Plant Board, a proud sponsor of Glasgow Scotty Sports. So here's Mason Shirley with it up on the left wing for the Patriots as we are underway. Glasgow opens up in man-to-man defense. Here's Jack Cooper on the right wing. And, boy, Cooper looked like he got away with the push-off right there. Brennan Short tried to draw it, did not get the call.
Well, I understand. It's the guy that didn't see him in the first game.
Here's Shirley for 3 straight away. It is in and out, no good. And a loose ball rebound, and it's going to be a jump ball, and it will go to the Scotties. Got a correction. Yeah. Jordan Turner has started, it looks like.
Instead of Wyatt Coffey. Oh, it's a size situation, or...
That's not what was in the official book. I don't know. It was. Okay, I'm sorry. I just looked at it wrong there. My apologies. And a foul going to be called here on the Patriots. Jax Cooper going to pick up his first, team's first. Sam Bowling to put it in play for Glasgow. Scoreless so far, but only 40 seconds gone by here in this one. Poland brings it across midcourt, guarded by McIntyre. As ACS, it looks like, is in man-to-man defense as well. Here's Sam Bowling with it at the top of the key. Gives to Serwinski. Give it to Poland on the wing. Poland starts out towards midcourt. Now reverses course, goes down the middle lane. His shot rejected by Cooper. Serwinski chases down the loose ball for Glasgow down at midcourt. Excuse me. Bowling with it. Drives inside, kicks it out to Brennan Short for 3. It's no good. And the rebound ripped away by Cooper for the Patriots. We're going to head to Mason Shirley. Shirley into the lane. Kicks it out to Cooper. A 3 from the left wing is good. Cooper did not make a 3 against Monroe County on Tuesday, but he can shoot it. ACS has the first lead of the night at 3-0. Here's Bowling with it. Working his way inside against Shirley. Fall-away jumper, no good for Sam, and Shirley with the rebound for the Patriots. Shirley across midcourt with it at the top of the key now. Off to Cooper.
That's a moving pick.
Cooper going to get it off inside to Turner down the low block, and a foul called on the Scotties. And this one is going to go on Jackson Poland, his first, team's first.
You know, Shirley threw his hip out on the pick and then come out and complain to the official because
Shirley will inbound it.
Good.
Trying to anyway, and he does finally to Michael Smith. Now Shirley gets it right back. Shirley for three from the right wing. It is no good, and the rebound to John Carter Myers. To get it up to Poland. Poland racing it down the floor, going to go all the way into the lane. Now kicks it out to short. Brennan curls his way into the lane with a runner good. And Glasgow on the board, trailing 3-2. 5:54 to go in the first quarter. McIntyre feeds it inside to Ford. The turnaround shot no good, and the rebound taken by Sam Bowling. He'll go coast to coast here, puts it up off the glass, no good. Turner with a rebound for ACS. Now Shirley into the lane. Tried to wrap a pass around a defender in there to Smith, and it's stolen away by the Scotties. Jackson Poland going the other direction. He'll take it to the basket, lay it up, no good off the glass. Rebounded by Smith. Patriots on the attack now. Here's Turner with it again in the right corner. Out to Shirley.
This game's starting sort of like the girls' game. It's cold. Nobody can get one to fall.
Cooper with it out on the left side. Now straight away to Turner. Here's McIntyre in the lane. Little 12-footer, good. 5-2 ACS. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Poland feeds it ahead to Bowling. Here's Serwinski with it, left of the circle. And has his pocket pick. Smith takes it away. Myers trailing him, and John Carter will back tip it away from Smith out of bounds. Ball stays with the Patriots. Barron County and Monroe County playing in boys action. Barron County after one quarter leads 19-9. And a few subs coming in for ACS. Here's Tyler Ford, a 6'2 senior.
24 and 33.
Also saw Jake Bowe come in, a 5'8 senior, and Wyatt Coffey, a 6'4 junior. Shirley will put it in play to Coffey. And he makes a bad pass, and it's going to sail out of bounds. He was trying to hit Tyler Ford. He had started cutting towards the basket. Coffey did not realize he was going to do that.
It's sort of a 14th district thing where Allen County on a dead ball brings in 3-4 players.
Yeah, it wasn't quite wholesale substitutions, but it was 3 of them at a time there. 4:33 to go in the first quarter. 5-2 lead for the Patriots. Poland with it on the wing.
Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go.
Poland has it taken away, and the ball goes out of bounds off of the Scotties. Man, it looked like Jake Bowe's the last one to touch that ball before it went out of bounds. That's what James Willard is saying. Either way, it'll be Patriot basketball. 4:18 to go. 5-2 lead for the Patriots. Here's Ford with it. Going to go off on the right side to Shirley. Out front to Smith. He'll try a three from the top of the key. No good. And John Carter Myers goes up for the Glasgow rebound. Gets to Poland. Jackson pushing it down the floor. Finds Serwinski for a three in the right corner. No good. Patriots with the rebound. That's Jake Bowe that gets it. Off to Shirley. He'll fire it in front court to Smith. And the ball out of bounds off of Ashton Serwinski, they say. Ashton says he didn't touch it. Shirley will inbound it for the Patriots. Having some trouble, lobs it up. Smith gets in the lane. Now Smith dribbles it out and gives to Bowe. 3:48 to go in the first quarter. 5-2 lead for Allen County-Scottsville. Here's Smith with his back to the basket. Gets it up top. A jumper from two-point range good for Tyler Ford. He had a foot on the line. 7-2 Patriots. .330 to go in the first quarter.
Scotties are 1 of 7 to open this game.
Brennan Short going to lob it up for Serwinski. Serwinski will put it up, no good. And the rebound to Bowe. Now Shirley with it. Shirley dribbles into the left corner. Fall away jumper from the baseline, no good. Hit the side of the backboard, put back up and in, and a foul. As Tyler Ford's going to get an opportunity here to three-point play. And the Glasgow foul on Ashton Serwinski is his first, team second. Patriots on top 9-2 now. And here comes Jax Cooper back in the lineup for ACS, replacing Shirley. Forward to the free throw line, completes the three-point play. Scotties find themselves down 10-2 here in the early going. 3:10 to go in the opening quarter. Jackson Poland working out front against Jake Bowe.
Yes, 5 count.
Poland dribbles right, and Bowe able to deflect the pass out of bounds. Short will inbound to Poland in the backcourt. Poland gives to Short on the wing over on the right side of the floor. Now Myers comes out to take a pass to the top of the key, puts it on the floor, gets it out to Short. A deep three for Brennan is short, and it is rebounded by Smith for ACS. Now Bowe with it. Bowe bounces to Cooper at the left elbow. Back to Bowe at the top of the key. He was thinking about a three. Instead gets to Coffey here on the wing. He'll bounce to the post to Smith. Back to the basket. Backing down on Serwinski. Spins baseline. Puts it up. No good. Serwinski with the rebound and gets fouled by Smith on the rebound. It'll be the first on Michael Smith, the team's second. Into the lineup for Glasgow comes Trey Brown, a 6-foot junior. Had 3 points the other night against Greenwood. And Mason Shirley returns for Allen County-Scottsville. He'll get Michael Smith out of the game. John Carter Myers coming out for Glasgow. 10-2 lead for the Patriots. 2:18 to play in the first quarter. Poland picked up by Bowe. Off to Bowling, now to Brown. He gets his first touch of the night. Here's Serwinski. Back to Brown on the wing. Brown trying to work his way inside the lane. Now kicks it over left side to Short. Here's Bowling. Up top to Brown. Now Serwinski. Three, right wing is an air ball. Brown saves it in bounds momentarily. And then, boy, here comes Brennan Short. He's climbing up on the scorer's table to try to avoid running into it. Good hustle that time, but Brennan just couldn't get to it in time.
It's been a tough quarter for the Scotties. Only 1 of 10.
Yeah, only 2 points on the board with 1:45 to go.
1 of 10, and we hit that too early.
10-2 is the Patriots' lead. Jax Cooper, a turnaround jumper from the left elbow is no good. The long rebound to Trey Brown for the Scotties. He hands it off to Poland. Jackson pushing it down the floor, gets to the rack, lays it in, and off the glass for a People's Bank shot. Here's Cooper in the lane and wave the basket off as he charges into Brennan Short.
That's Cooper's second.
Team foul number 3. Good job by Short to stand his ground there and take the contact. And back into the lineup for ACS, Jordan Turner. He replaces Cooper.
He didn't see Brennan behind him. Well, that's the third time Brennan's been on the floor. He shot a three a while ago and he put him on the floor and didn't get called, but it...
Here's Bowling with it. Gives to Brown. Short will go left side to Bowling. 3 in the left corner for Sam. Good. Well, a little 5-0 run here for Glasgow has them back in the ballgame, trailing 10-7 now with just 1 minute to go in the first quarter.
He walked.
Bowe going to drive to the basket, puts it up off the glass, no good. And Brown trying to gather in the rebound for the Scotties. Lost it out of bounds.
Bowe took that quick step that they call most of the times in the girls' game.
Mason Shirley will inbound it. Comes in to Ford down on the baseline. He'll turn, put it up too strong off the glass. Bowling with a rebound for the Scotties. Sam on the attack now. Goes into the baseline, now circles back out, gives to Poland. Jackson into the lane. Back to Bowling. He'll drive baseline, gets to the rack, and lays it in, and a foul. Oh, it's Sam aggressively attacking the basket that time. And he'll have an and-one opportunity. The blocking foul called on ACS's Wyatt Coffey, his first, team's fourth. Bowling looking to tie this game up here on the free throw. It is up. It is good. Scotty's on an 8-0 run. 34 seconds to go in the first quarter. Tied at 10. Shirley going to be picked up by Bowling. Working the left side off a screen. He'll fire for 3. He got it. So that ends the run for the Scotties. Patriots back up by 3 at 13-10.
And the fans, was that his 1,000th point?
I believe it was. Yep, that's right. He needed 3 points, and that's it. Poland drives to the bucket. His shot is blocked. And the loose ball picked up by Bowe for the Patriots. 2 seconds to go. He'll fire for 3. It is no good. Boy, that thing went halfway down and came out. But, yeah, that 3 from Mason Shirley, the reason the Patriots fans were on their feet is that was his 1,000th point of his career when he made that 3. 13-10, ACS leads the Scotties after 1. We're back after a 1-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
If you hadn't been to Colton Steakhouse and Grill, what are you waiting for? Okay, maybe you need a special reason. Well, here it is. Our sizzling signatures. There's the Hawaiian ribeye, marinated for 72 hours and topped with fresh grilled pineapple. Or how about our Del Rio ribeye, topped with melted ancho chipotle butter and crispy onion tanglers. Both these mouthwatering sizzling signature ribeyes are available right now. Colton Steakhouse and Grill, where we know what's at stake.
Colton Steakhouse, now open in Bardstown.
At Don Franklin, we're more than a group of car dealerships. We're hardworking, everyday people of Kentucky. We strive daily to give 110% to our customers, our employees, and our families. We are committed to providing everyone with a safe and reliable vehicle, and we continue our tradition of supporting our local communities. At all 24 dealerships across Kentucky, we will treat you like family. Don Franklin Family of Dealerships, we are Kentucky.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
We start the second quarter here at Scotty Gym. Allen County-Scottsville leads Glasgow 13-10. Bruce, you got the first quarter stats?
3 turnovers for the Patriots, 5 of 15 from the field, 33%, 2 of 6 shooting a 3, 33%, 1 of 1 at the line.
Shirley with a nice driving dish, and he'll lay it off to Smith, who puts it in for his first points of the night.
7 rebounds, all on the defensive end. Scotty's had 2 turnovers, 5 of 14 from the field, 36%, 1 of 5 shooting a 3, 20%, 1 of 1 at the line. 7 rebounds, 1 offensive board.
Jackson Poland turns it over as he was getting some pressure from an ACS defender. He dribbled the ball on the sideline. 15-10 Patriots, 7:38 to go in the first half of play. Shirley with it for the Patriots. Will feed it ahead here on the right wing to Turner. Underneath to Shirley, who's in the post. He gets double teamed, turns, puts it up anyway between defenders, missed it. John Carter Myers gathers the rebound for the Scotties.
His third.
Now Jackson Poland, and he got hammered by Mason Shirley as he tried to get to the basket. It'll be the first on Shirley, the team's 5th. Glasgow ball out of bounds on the baseline.
Just 1.
Poland will inbound it. Throws it into Bowling. Now short 3, right wing, no good for Brennan. And the rebound pulled down by Tyler Ford for the Patriots. Here's Shirley. No look pass ahead to Smith. He'll put it up and no good. Missed a chippy right at the basket. But rebounded by Turner for ACS. Kicks it back out to Shirley. He'll fire up the 3. In and out, no good. Put back up and in by Tyler Ford. 7 points for Ford. He leads the Patriots so far tonight. 17-10. Allen County-Scottsville. Scotty's quickly back down the floor. Trey Brown into the lane. His jump hook, no good. And the ball out of bounds off of Glasgow. 6:44 to go in the first half. Ashton Serwinski into the lineup for the Scotties.
Been a game of runs, isn't it? We went on an 8-0 run. Now they're on a 7-0 run.
Serwinski replaces Brown. Yep, Patriots opened the game on a 10-2 run and an 8-0 run for the Scotties. And as Bruce said, ACS now on a 7-0 run. Shirley bounces at the right elbow to Ford. Turns, faces the basket. Kicks over into the corner here to Turner. Now Shirley with it in the post. Backing down on Bowling. Spins baseline. Can't get the shot away. Good defense by Sam, but a good look by Shirley. He lays it off to McIntyre, who lays it in and is fouled on the shot. And the Glasgow foul on Ashton Serwinski, his second, team's third. McIntyre with 4 points. Free throw in the air is no good. And the rebound to Glasgow's Ashton Serwinski. 19-10, largest lead of the game tonight so far for ACS. 6:13 to play in the half. Allen County-Scottsville in a 2-3 zone on this trip. Poland, give it off to Serwinski out on the right side. Here's Short straight away. And a Bowling. Back out front to Short. Here's Bowling again. Drives into the lane, puts it up, and one.
Well, he split that zone. He got that ball and took that quick step. And
Michael Smith gets his second personal, the team's 6th. Sam already with 8 points here for the Scotties, and he'll go to the line for 1 free throw.
He got that quick step and got to the hoop.
Sam has made his only free throw attempt of the night. is up. It is no good. And the rebound here to Allen County-Scottsville, and a foul called on Jackson Poland as he was going after the loose ball. It'll be his second, the team's fourth. Javon Clark into the ball game for the Scotties, the 6'3 sophomore, had 7 points the other night against Greenwood. He replaces Serwinski, who goes out with 2 fouls. 19-12 Patriots, 5:45 to go in the first half. Turner with it on the wing. Goes left side to McIntyre. Now Shirley with it. And is it taken away by Bowling? And Sam, they say, stepped on the sideline over there, but it looked like James Willett is very unhappy. James thought he was pushed over there and was helped out of bounds. James still yelling about that no call. Here's Shirley with it. Goes off on the right side for a 3 in the air. No good by Turner. Rebounded by Short for the Scotties. 19-12 Patriots. 5:13 to go in the half. And Poland's pass is batted away by Shirley. And a really nice play by Shirley as he and Short were each going after the loose basketball. Shirley able to bat it back in off of the leg of Short, and it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Patriots. Scotty's down by 7. Shirley up on the left side, gives him the corner to McIntyre. Shirley going to go up for 3 now as he got it back. His 3 no good from the top of the key, and the rebound to Jackson Poland for the Scotties. Brady Alderson, by the way, is in the game for the Patriots, and now Poland being ridden all the way down the floor by Trace McIntyre, and they'll get McIntyre for his first personal.
1-1.
And Bruce took the words right out of my mouth. It'll be 1 and a bonus for Jackson Poland.
I'm going to start knocking these down now.
Jackson was 4 of 7 the other night against Greenwood from the charity stripe. He'll be attempting his first ones of this game. And the front end is good.
His 4th point?
I've got him with just 3.
3rd, I'm sorry.
Okay.
You're right.
Okay.
A deuce and a 1.
Poland's second one is good as well.
There it is.
Trying to make sure we're staying on the same page.
We are.
19-14. Patriots by 5.
I was wanting to give him a 3-point basket.
Shirley into the lane. No look pass underneath for an easy lay-in for Trace McIntyre. He now has 6. 21-14 Patriots. Bowling on the wing, dribbles right past the defender into the lane. The floater, good. Boy, nice move that time by Sam Bowling. He already has 10 points in this one. Shirley dribbles left. Now picks the basketball up. Gives out top to Turner. On the right side to McIntyre. Back out to Shirley between the circles. Glasgow in 2-3 zone. Now a 3 blocked by Bowling. The shot put up that time by Turner, and Bowling got a hand on it and got the loose ball rebound. Boy, Sam having a heck of a first half so far. Bowling for 3 from the right wing. Got it! And a timeout for Allen County-Scottsville as Sam Bowling is feeling it tonight. Sam is fired up as he comes to the Glasgow huddle. 3:53 to go in the first half. It's 21-19 Patriots back after a 30-second time.
Life has a way of presenting us with many inconveniences, but paying your bill shouldn't be one of them. That's why the Glasgow EPB has multiple ways to pay your bill. You can pay your bill online or even sign up for our bank draft program, where your bill will be debited from your bank account on the due date. Pay your bill anytime without having to come into our office at the bill payment kiosk located next to our drive-thru. Did you know you can pay your EPB bill at your bank? And as always, our office and drive-thru are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. The EPB, connecting Glasgow to the future.
This is Maggie Anderson with the People's Bank, and let me tell you about our People's Checking Account. This account has many features, including free checks, debit card, and online banking with bill pay. If you are traveling, don't worry. We have you covered with 4 free foreign ATM withdrawals when cash is needed. The People's Bank is a local community bank, and we are working for you. The People's Bank, working for you, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
3.5 remaining. Scotty's down by 4. Javon Clark give it up top to Myers. John Carter working his way into the lane against Coffey. Put it up short. John Carter gets it back. Blocked by Coffey as he put it back up this time. Gets the rebound. John Carter does. Out to short, who buries the 3. Great hustle that time by John Carter Myers as he stayed with it. And gets the pass out to short for a 3 to make it a 1-point ball game. Here's a steal for Sam Bowling. Sam going coast to coast here. Puts it up. Follow-away jumper. Got it. And Glasgow leads at 24-23. First lead of the night for the Scotties. 2:54 to play. Shirley out near midcourt with it. Got to go left side to Ford. Ford out on the perimeter, now going to work his way down the left side of the lane. Gives him the corner to McIntyre for a 3. That's good. ACS swings back on top by a deuce at 26-24.
9 for McIntyre. He's their leading scorer.
Myers gets the Bowling slicing down the left side of the lane. Puts it up off the window and in for a People's Bank shot. Tied at 26. Turner has his pass deflected, but it's last touched by ACS before it goes out of bounds. So the Scotties will get it.
I don't know what I saw it that way, but I guess it was. I know we tapped it, and I just thought it went up.
Jake Bowe will check in for the Patriots. No argument much from head coach Brad Bonds for ACS, so it must have been. Glasgow a chance to go back in front. Tied at 26 here. 2:03 to play in the first half. Javon Clark, we're going to give it to Bowling. Sam feeds it out front to Myers. Now Poland with it. Jackson dribbles right past Bowe to the basket, puts it up, no good, but Jackson is fouled. 2 free throws coming.
24, Ford.
That'll be the first on Tyler Ford. The team's 8. So Poland will go to the line for 2 shots. Trey Brown will check in for Glasgow after this first free throw attempt by Jackson. Jackson so far 2 of 2 tonight at the line. Free throw is good. Brown checks in to replace Sam Bowling. Sam has had a monster first half, 13, 15, 17 points. 17 points for Bowling here in the first half.
3 rebounds, a block, and a steal.
Poland makes the second free throw as well, and Glasgow leads 28-26. 1:49 to go in the half. Bowe with it out the top of the key. Takes a dribble up, gives it the free throw line to Ford. Ford going to put it on the floor, drives right down the right side of the lane. The shot too strong. Rebound is loose and all the way out to Bowe, who picks it up near midcourt. So the Patriots retain possession here. Scotty stay in that 2-3 zone. Ford with it on the wing. And he'll be fouled by John Carter Myers. John Carter tried to reach around behind him and knock the ball away, and that's almost every time going to be called a foul. It'll be the first on Myers, the team's 5th. Ford puts it in play to Bowe. 1:17 to go in the first half. Glasgow leads 28-26. Scotties have trailed by as many as 9 in this first half, but now up by 2.
Nice save.
Bowe going to give it up top to McIntyre.
That's a double dribble.
McIntyre goes left side to Shirley. Now Coffey for 3 in the corner. Off the front of the iron, no good. Rebounded by the Patriots, and Ford got the rebound and fouled as he took it back up. Foul going on Javon Clark, his first 6th team foul on the Scotties. And Sam Bowling, after a brief rest, will come in after this first free throw attempt by Tyler Ford.
He's 1 of 1.
7 points on the night. First free throw is good. And Bowling going to get Clark out of the ball game. Ford's second free throw is no good.
That's over the back.
Rebound tipped all the way out to McIntyre for ACS. Here's Bowe with it on the wing as we got 49 seconds to go in the half. McIntyre for 3, got it. Trace McIntyre having a big first half as well. That is 12 points for him, including a couple of threes. Bowling with it off to a short. Now to Bowling in the lane. Jump hook, good. Sam with 19 points in the first half of play. We're tied at 30. 28 seconds remaining. Shirley across midcourt with it. Will bounce it off to Bowe. Straight away to McIntyre. Back to Bowe. Patriots looking for the final shot of the half. We're down to 12 seconds. Shirley bounces to Bowe with 6 on the clock now. Bowe dribbles left, gets to Shirley. Shirley into the corner. Has to force up a 3. It's no good. And the rebound to Trey Brown. Good defense there by the Scotties in the half court. And we will go to the break, all tied up at 30. Good first half of high school basketball here at Scotty Gym between the Patriots and the Scotties. Tied at 30 as we go to the break. Our halftime stats will be coming at you here after this break. They'll be brought to you by the People's Bank. And we are back after a 3-minute timeout. A 3-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
There's the driver who's had his right turn signal on for 2 miles, then proceeds to turn left. There's the one who's convinced a yellow light means speed up. And the one who's taken up permanent residence in your blind spot. No wonder so many Kentuckians carry Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance. Because sometimes the best protection against bad drivers is good insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Come see me, Joe Myers, at 106 Reynolds Road in Glasgow, or call me at 670-3093.
One of the most common reasons for buying new tires is to ensure the safety of your family. At BG Tire, we are now involving our 4th generation into this family-owned business. We know the importance of family and doing all we can to keep them safe. It's personal. When our family first started, tire change had to do with being able to drive in the snow. Now, tire change is a term of the growing number of tire stores owned by out-of-towners trying to get your business with a cheaper tire and inexperienced technicians. Does that sound like a smart plan for your family's safety? I would think not. BG Tire is the right place. We're located at 1046 Lovers Lane in Bowling Green. You can call us at 270-282-0266. We've been keeping families like yours safe for over 4 generations. 270-282-0266. BG Tire.
Celebrating. This is Cynthia Watson with Monticello Bank, and this year we celebrate our 125th anniversary. Since 1895, we've dedicated ourselves to providing premier financial products and superior customer service. The same dedication to superior service that has made us successful in 1895 is still with us today, but our success could not be possible without you, our faithful customers. So we thank you and hope you will join us in celebrating our 125th anniversary.
Monticello Bank, where people matter. Member FDIC.
The wake up early, do a little studying, take the dog out, finish that audiobook
until the very end,
finish that workout, then stop by McDonald's for breakfast and somehow manage to do it all before that 10 a.m. meeting meal. There's a meal for every morning at McDonald's.
Pair our delicious hash browns with the sweet and savory taste of a sizzling sausage McGriddles or a crispy chicken McGriddles for only $2. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
It's finally time to get on the court. Basketball season is here. And from the first tip of the ball to the time the net is cut, SCRTC is here to help you make the shot with the fastest internet speeds. Up to 1 gig for SCRTC fiber customers and 15 meg for copper customers. Residential internet packages with and without phone are available. Never miss a shot from your team when they play on TV with the SCRTC Sports Package. For the current fiber expansions, SCRTC service areas are growing constantly. Make the SCRTC three-point shot today with phone, TV, and internet.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
Alongside Bruce Tribune, I am Joe Myers here at Scotty Gym. We are courtside with you as the Scotties and the Allen County-Scottsville Patriots all tied up at 30 here at halftime in this 15th district matchup. In case you missed it earlier, the Glasgow Lady Scotties came back to defeat Allen County-Scottsville. They outscored them 15-4 over the final 6.5 minutes of that ball game. Glasgow won that game 37-33. And here, Bruce, as we've talked about a couple of times in the first half, it's been a game of runs. Allen County-Scottsville opened this thing up on a 10-2 run, and then each team has gone on some fairly lengthy runs ever since. And a huge first half here for Sam Bowling for the Scotties. He has 19 of Glasgow's 30 points. Trace McIntyre leads ACS with 12.
Well, I was talking about it. I'm pretty sure I told you we started the game. We had 2 points. We were 1 of 10.
I think that's what you said, yeah.
We finished the half 10 of 15.
Wow, that's pretty good.
So, 67%.
Yep,
of course,
take that.
Most of that's Sam Bowling because he's 8 of 10 from the field. I mean, he's just shot lights out.
Yeah, he sure has. 19 points for Sam, including a couple of threes. And so the Scotties and Patriots all tied up at 30 here at halftime. Our stats are brought to you by the People's Bank, where they are working for you. Visit them at 1300 West Main Street in Glasgow, or give them a call at 270-629-5626. Here's Bruce.
Well, after one, the Patriots were on top 13-10, but the Scotties come back and outscore them 20-17 in the second quarter, so we're all knotted up at 30 apiece here at halftime. 5 turnovers for the Patriots. They're 12 of 33 from the field, 36%. 8 of 19 on their two-point attempts, 42%. 4 of 14 outside the arc, 29%. 2 of 4 at the charity stripe, 50%. 14 rebounds, 5 of those on the offensive end. The Scotties have a 1-rebound edge. Trace McIntyre has filled it up for them tonight. He's had a real first half for them. His first game, he only scored 2 points, and he has 12 here at the half on 5 of... He's 5 of 5 from the field. He has not missed a shot. 2 of 2 shooting the 3, but he's 0 of 1 at the charity stripe when nobody's guarding him. 8 points for Tyler Ford on 3 of 5 from the field, 2 of 3 at the line. He had 3 rebounds. 2 of those were on the offensive end. 3 points for Jax Cooper on 1 of 2 from the field, 1 of 1 shooting a 3. He had 1 rebound. Mason Shirley, who got his 1,000th point tonight, had 3 points. That gave him his 1,000th point. He picked up 1 rebound. He was 1 of 8 from the field. He was 1 of 7 shooting the 3. He had several no-look assists. I don't keep up with theirs. I do ours. But Michael Smith had 2 points and 2 rebounds on 1 of 4 from the field, 0 of 1 shooting the 3. 2 points and 2 rebounds, one which was an offensive board for Wyatt Coffey, 1 of 2 from the field, 0 of 1 shooting the 3. Their leading rebounder was the guard, their smallest player, Jake Bowe, had 4 boards. He did not score. 1 was an offensive board. Scotties had 4 turnovers. They had 7 assists. They had 1 block and 2 steals in that first half. Wait a minute. They had 2 blocks. John Carter had 1 of those. Here at halftime, they've are 11 of 25 from the field for 44%, 8 of 17 on their 2-point attempts, 47%, 3 of 8 outside the 3-point line, 38%, 5 of 6 at the charity stripe, 83%, 15 rebounds, 3 offensive boards. Sam Bowling picked up 19 points in that first half. He did have a block. He had an assist. He was 8 of 10 from the field, 2 of 2 shooting the 3, 1 of 2 at the line. 6 points for Jackson Poland. Jackson had 3 assists in that first half, 1 of 4 from the field, 4 of 4 at the line. As I said, 1 rebound for him. And Brendan Short's the only other person to score for the Scotties. He had 5 points on 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 4 shooting the 3. He did pull down 1 rebound, a team total of 30. I forgot to tell you about the foul situation for Allen County-Scottsville. They had 8 fouls called. Michael Smith picked up 2, as does Jax Cooper have 2. No one else with more than 1. For the Scotties, as far as fouls go, 6 whistled on the Scotties. Ashton Serwinski and Jackson Poland each picked up 2. Javon Clark and John Carter Mars had 1 apiece. So here at halftime, it's Glasgow 30, Allen County-Scottsville 30. Our halftime stats are brought to you by the People's Bank, where they are working for you. Visit them at 1300 West Main Street here in Glasgow, or give them a call at 270-629-5626. Let's return for the call of the second half with Joe doing the play-by-play after this timeout on WCLU Sports.
Hi, I'm Owen Lambert, president of South Central Bank. Whether you're looking for a conventional mortgage, an FHA, or a VA loan, or even a construction loan, or just a loan for that home improvement project you've been thinking about, South Central Bank is ready to help. We have experienced lenders who are here to walk you through every step of the way. You can even start the process on
Kentucky. We strive daily to give 110% to our customers, our employees, and our families. We are committed to providing everyone with a safe and reliable vehicle, and we continue our tradition of supporting our local communities. At all 24 dealerships across Kentucky, we will treat you like family. Don Franklin Family of Dealerships, we are Kentucky.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
Joe Myers, Bruce Tribune back here with you courtside at Glasgow High School, where the Scotties and the Patriots are all tied up at 30. Patriots, if they could win here tonight, would be 2-0 in district play. This is the first district game of the season for the Scotties. Barron County and Monroe County are playing over at Trojan Gym, and the Trojanettes defeated the Lady Falcons 62-30, and it's a blowout in the boys' game too. Barron County's boys on top 55-27 over Monroe County after 3 quarters. Glasgow basketball to get this thing underway. Here's Poland off to Bowling, going to the lane. He will have his shot blocked by Cooper. Cooper comes up with a loose basketball, gets it out to Shirley. Shirley pushing it down the floor. Good no-look pass underneath to Michael Smith, who lays it in. The Patriots get the first bucket of the second half. They lead 32-30.
And Monroe's boys are having trouble getting offense. They scored 30 in their first game. And
Serwinski will bounce it up top to Myers. Now Poland with it on the wing. Yeah, Monroe is having trouble scoring, it looks like. Now Serwinski down inside, had his shot blocked by Cooper. Second block already to half for Cooper. Now Cooper for 3 on the other end. It is off the mark, no good. Long rebound, chased down and out of bounds off of Bridget Short, they say. Both Shirley and Short were there, and they say Shirley was able to knock that ball off the foot of Short out of bounds.
It looked like it went off Shirley's foot by Short, but I don't.
Here's Shirley with it out top. Out to Cooper between the circles. Now Smith with it, left elbow.
Work through.
Takes the dribble, needs some help. Now Shirley comes to get the basketball from him. Back to Smith underneath on the low block. He'll dribble to the other side of the basket and lay it in. Nice reverse layup that time by Smith. He has 6. Patriots lead it 34-30. ACS's largest lead has been 9. That came at 19-10. Glasgow's largest lead has been 2. Poland will on the left wing, dribbles in, now kicks it over to Myers. A 3 in the corner for John Carter does not go down. McIntyre with the rebound for the Patriots. Gets it out to Shirley. Shirley tried another no-look pass. This time, this was going to get deflected out of bounds by Sam Bowling.
Hey, get your help. Get your help.
Shirley will put it in play.
Watch the middle. Watch back.
Comes into Cooper along the baseline. He'll put it up too strong. Rebound in the hands of Smith. He'll put it up no good. And a foul on the rebound going against Allen County-Scottsville. And it goes on Trace McIntyre, his second, team's first of the half. 6:19 to go in the third quarter. Scotty's yet to score here in this period. They trail 34-30.
We've had, 2 or 3? Cooper's had 2 or 3 blocks here early.
Serwinski with it on the left wing. Going to drive inside to the bucket, put it up, but no good. It'll be a charging foul on Serwinski, his third. Team's first of the half. Jax Cooper took the contact for the Patriots.
They blocked the last time Ashton went in. That time he just stood there and let him run over him.
Trey Brown will come in to replace Serwinski. 34-30 ACS, 6 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Shirley working out top with it. Drives left of the lane, kicks it back out to Cooper on the elbow. He'll go up from 12 feet. No good, but a foul call.
Wow.
And that will go on Sam Bowling, his first, team second.
I didn't see that one. I thought Sam got basketball.
Cooper at the line, attempting his first free throws of the night. He was 0 for 2 in the opener against Monroe, and now 0 for 3 on the season, as that one is no good either. Cooper's second toss, good.
5-0 run.
35-30 Patriots, 5:46 to go. Scotty's still looking for their first points of this third quarter. Poland dribbles to the free throw line. Gets to Bowling. Now Short going to feed it in the post to Bowling. Back out to Brown. Here's Poland for 3, but he traveled before he got the shot off.
You know, he may have,
James
but
Willett,
that don't get called very much.
James didn't think he did. He's questioning the official. He said, "What did he do?"
I didn't think he is either. I thought, you know that little, if you shuffle that foot at the beginning of the thing, or he said he took a little step, but you can pick the ball up at the elbow and take 2 steps and shoot a layup, and it's not a walk.
Yeah.
What would have been the difference in that right there?
I don't know. Bowling has a little blood, so he's going to have to come out of the ball game. He'll be replaced by Javon Clark. 35-30 Patriots. Jake Bowe with it out on the deep right side. Going to give to Smith. A jumper just outside the left elbow. Good.
You know that Euro step that they give everybody, too.
That's 8 points for Michael Smith. The Patriots have opened this half on a 7-0 run. 5:10 to go. Scotties have gone almost 3 minutes without a point in this second half. Poland, a step back 3. No good. Not a very good shot that time by Jackson, but the Scotties going to get the rebound. Trey Brown will put it back in for his first points of the night, and a timeout for the Scotties. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. 37-32. Patriots on top. Back after a 30-second timeout here on WCLU Sports.
Life has a way of presenting us with many inconveniences, but paying your bills shouldn't be one of them. That's why the Glasgow EPB has multiple ways to pay your bill. You can pay your bill online or even sign up for our bank draft program, where your bill will be debited from your bank account on the due date. Pay your bill anytime without having to come into our office at the bill payment kiosk located next to our drive-thru. Did you know you could pay your EPB bill at your bank? And as always, our office and drive-thru are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. The EPB, connecting Glasgow to the future.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. It's 37-32. Glasgow leading Allen County-Scottsville leading Glasgow. My apologies. ACS with the basketball as Bowe will bring it across midcourt. Shirley going to meet him there to take the basketball from him. Shirley will give it back to Bowe. Here's Cooper with it, left of the circle. Back to Shirley. Feeds it out front to Bowe. Now Ford with it, right wing. Ford going to put it on the floor. He's guarded by Javon Clark in that 2-3 zone. Now Ford dribbles by him and pulls up with a jumper, no good. Cooper with the rebound, no good on the putback, but he was fouled. Jackson Poland, and that's his fourth.
Third.
Oh, his third. I'm sorry. I must have marked it down wrong on somebody.
Ashton Serwinski has 3.
I put it on Poland instead of Serwinski that last time, I think. I've got them right next to each other in the scorer's book, so I just marked down the wrong column. It's a third team foul as well, and Cooper hit the first free throw, and Serwinski back into the ball game for the Scotties, replacing Brown.
And Sam's back out on the bench. So.
Second free throw, also good for Cooper. 39-32 Patriots, 4:26 to play in the third quarter. Serwinski with it, dribbles out of the corner, gives it up to the top of the key to Clark. And the Scotties throw it away. Poland began his cut to the basket just as Clark was making a pass, and it goes out of bounds. And Clark will come out of the ball game, replaced by Sam Bowling.
Yeah, he faked Javon out there.
He did.
Gave him a head fake to go by his defender. And
Shirley with it, right wing. Feeds in the left corner to Bowe. Now to Cooper. Jumper just outside the lane is no good. The rebound picked up by Short for the Scotties. Now Poland sends it ahead to Bowling. Sam into the lane, goes up from 8 feet, got it. 21 points now for Sam Bowling, matching his total in the opener against Greenwood on Tuesday night. We still got 3:48 to go in the third quarter. 39-34, Patriots on top. Smith with it on the low block. Nice pass on the give and go to Cooper, but Cooper cannot finish it off. He missed the layup, rebounded by the Scotties. Glasgow down by 5. Myers going to give it off to Bowling in the lane. Out to Short for 3. Good from the left wing. Brennan Short with his second 3 of the night. Give him 8 points.
Well, he doubled Sam, and he found Brennan open.
Scotties back within 2, trailing 39-37. Cooper in the lane. 12-footer, no. And the rebound to Bowling for the Scotties.
You know, we can't keep giving them that shot, though. You know, Cooper made a couple early. We fouled him once, but, you know, they're flashing.
Serwinski in the corner for the Scotties on the left side, and he gets it up to Short. Inside to Bowling. Sam had it taken away by Cooper. A lot of contact let go right there. Now Shirley with behind-the-back pass to Ford. He'll lay it off the window, no good. Ford got it back, missed it again. And the ball loose, picked up by Cooper now. He'll go up with a shot. He missed it. Loose ball still, and a scramble for it, and a jump ball called. The possession arrow points the way of Allen County-Scottsville.
What happened on this end when Sam went to the floor? I mean, was it
Cooper got the steal, but it looked like there was some contact that the officials let go. Shirley to inbound it. Comes in to Smith. Back to Shirley. 17-footer right side. Does not go down. And a rebound going on Ford as he just shoved Brennan Short out of the way as he tried to go get that loose ball. It'll be the second on Ford, the team second as well. 2:31 to go in the third quarter. 39-37. ACS with the lead. Poland off to Myers. Straight away to Bowling. Sam gives it back to Myers. Now Bowling posts up to get it into him. He feeds it back out to Serwinski. He goes baseline. And the ball knocked loose from him out of bounds off the Patriots.
Yeah, it hit somebody's foot in there.
Wyatt Coffey back in for ACS. Coming out is Tyler Ford. Poland to put it in play. Comes into Short. Straight away to Myers. Back to Short. Three in the air. No good for Brendan that time. Shirley with the ACS rebound. Shirley on the attack. On the right wing with it. Gives it up to Bowe.
11.
Under 2 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Shirley for three. Left side. Got it.
Everybody just ran off and left him.
Only 6 points tonight for Shirley. All 6 points, I should say, have come off of threes.
2 of 10 from the field, 2 of 7 on the threes.
42-37, Patriots on top. 1:38 to go in the third quarter. Serwinski with it out high. Will give to Poland. Jackson gives it up top to Myers. 3 in the air for John Carter. No good. Rebound is picked up by Bowe for ACS. He gets to Smith. Boy, it looked like he traveled right there. No call. Smith just charged anyway.
That'll be his third.
It'll be a turnover one way or the other as Smith picks up the foul. As Bruce said, his third, team's third.
That's what hurts the Scotties this quarter. They've had 4 turnovers this quarter to 1 for the Patriots.
Javon Clark back in for Glasgow. Coming out is John Carter Myers. 1:15 remaining in the third quarter. 42-37 Patriots. Bowling with it for the Scotties. Going to give it out to Serwinski. 3 in the air for Ashton. It is no good. It's short. Rebounded by Coffey. Patriots with it.
Time or two, I thought we'd taken a 3 too quick.
Shirley for 3. Does not go down. And Smith with a rebound. They're going to get Ashton Serwinski on a block-out foul, I believe, or backing up underneath Smith. Serwinski with his fourth. The team's fourth as well.
Well, he thought the guy went up over his back.
Serwinski will come out of the ball game. He'll be replaced in the lineup by John Carter Myers. Inbounds pass comes into Coffey. Back to Shirley in the right corner. Under a minute remaining now in the third. Scotty's in the 2-3. Are they in the 2-3?
Well, no.
They're in man-to-man, aren't they? Here's Bowe with it. Gets to Smith. Coffey with it at the free throw line. His 16-footer does not go down. Short with a rebound for Glasgow. And the Scotties throw it away. Cooper going to the bucket. He'll put it up and in off the glass. Boy, basket the Scotties should not have given up right there. Bad turnover on the wrong end of the court. 44-37 ACS. 17 seconds to go in the third quarter. And Bowling on the drive into the lane has it taken away by Cooper. Cooper going the other direction, and he will be fouled by Bowling, I believe.
6 turnover this quarter.
It'll be the second on Bowling, the team's 5th.
To 1. That's the difference right now.
It sure is. And Trace McIntyre back in for the Patriots. Bowe will go out.
Yeah, Sam been getting in the lane and scoring, and he turned his back on the defense then, and they came from the backside.
Free throw for Cooper is good with 9.9 seconds to go in the third quarter. That gives Allen County-Scottsville a 45-37 lead. He'll be shooting to give the Patriots to match their largest lead of the game if he can make this one, which he does not. But the rebound tipped out and chased down by Javon Clark. Javon has it taken away by Cooper. Javon gets it back, puts it back up, no good. And Bowling with a rebound, his putback no good.
He got fouled.
And a foul is called by one of the officials on Jackson Cooper. So
it'll be a shooting foul, I think.
2 free throws for Sam
They got to
Bowling.
decide now whether
they're going to talk about it, whether or not the foul was called before the clock ran out.
23.
Yep, so it is going to be a foul called on Michael Smith, not Jack Cooper.
That's his fourth.
Team's fourth as well.
They're going to give him 2 shots.
Sam Bowling at the line. He is 1 for 2 tonight. He has 21 points.
Oh, they're going to put 4/10 on the clock, too.
Sam Bowling at the line. 4-2.
Sam so far tonight, 1 of 2 at the strike. Free throw is no good. Barron County boys have defeated Monroe County 70-45, so the Trojans now 1-0 in the district. Monroe County falls to 0-2 in district play, having already lost to Allen County-Scottsville earlier this week. Bowling's second free throw is good. Just 0.4 of a second here for the Patriots. Inbounded to McIntyre. His shot will not count. So after 3, it's Allen County-Scottsville 45, Glasgow 38. Back for the final 8 minutes after this 1-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
This is Terry Bunnell with the People's Bank. Serving our community is our top priority. We are your hometown friend and financial partner. As a community bank, we strive to make banking a relationship, not a transaction. Our focus is clearly on you. We're local people, helping local people. At the People's Bank, let us work for you. People's Bank, working for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
In a perfect world, tree limbs never fall on roofs during storms. Deer look both ways before crossing the road. And water pipes don't burst while you're on vacation. But for those times when life is less than perfect, Kentuckians turn to Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, a company perfectly suited to getting your world back to okay. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Come see me, Joe Myers, at 106 Reynolds Road in Glasgow, or call me at 670-3093.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
Back here at Scotty Gym alongside Bruce Trabue. It is a 45-38 lead for the Patriots over the Glasgow Scotties here in this 15th district contest. And it'll be Glasgow basketball. And ACS calling a timeout just to get a sub in. So Tyler Ford comes in. I don't think I've ever seen that before. In 23 years of covering high school basketball, they called a timeout before the clock ever began just to get a sub in.
Forgot to report him in before the...
So Glasgow with the basketball. Here is Short over in the right corner. Feeds it inside to Myers. Spins along the low block, misses the shot. ACS may have gotten a hand on that thing. Turner got the rebound for the Patriots. Turner on the other end going to fire for 3. It's no good. Poland with a rebound off the backside for the Scotties. Jackson pushing it down the floor. Coast to coast, he'll lay it in for a People's Bank shot.
Back up, John! Back up! Back up!
7:26 to play in the game. Here's Shirley. Step back jumper from 16 is Short. Shirley able to get his own miss. Back up, no good again. Shirley again on the rebound. Had it blocked out of bounds that time by Bowling. ACS basketball. James Willett imploring his team to get the rebound right there. Shirley to inbound it. Comes into McIntyre. Back to Shirley. Dribbles along the left baseline. And gets it off in there to Coffey, and he'll bank it in off the glass.
Too many second chances this second half.
47-40. Allen County-Scottsville, 7 minutes to go in this one. Poland dribbles left, off to Clark, 3 in the corner, short air ball as a matter of fact, and the rebound to Coffey for the Patriots. Now Shirley feeds a long pass ahead in the front court to McIntyre. Oh, good look to a cutting Wyatt Coffey down the middle of the lane. The assist to McIntyre, Coffey lays it in, and a timeout Glasgow as ACS has matched its largest lead of the night at 9 points. 49-40 with 6:44 to play in the ball game. A full timeout for the Scotties. So we're taking a 1-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
One of the most common reasons for buying new tires is to ensure the safety of your family. At BG Tire, we are now involving our 4th generation into this family-owned business. We know the importance of family and doing all we can to keep them safe. It's personal. When our family first started, tire change had to do with being able to drive in the snow. Now, tire change is a term of the growing number of tire stores owned by out-of-towners trying to get your business with a cheaper tire and inexperienced technicians. Does that sound like a smart plan for your family's safety? I would think not. BG Tire is the right place. We're located at 1046 Lovers Lane in Bowling Green. You can call us at 270-282-0266. We've been keeping families like yours safe for over 4 generations. 270-282-0266. BG Tire.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
6:44 to go in the contest here. It is Allen County-Scottsville with a 49-40 lead over the Scotties here at Scotty Gym. Glasgow basketball. Jackson Poland with it here on the right side, working against McIntyre. Starts in the corner, now brings it back out to the top of the key, gives it off to John Carter Myers off the screen and roll. John Carter cannot finish at the basket. Rebounded by the Patriots. And Myers trying to get the ball away from Shirley, commits a foul. It'll be the second on John Carter, the team 6.
Yeah, he's got to finish there around the basket.
Jordan Turner inbounds to Shirley. Shirley with a good bounce pass into the lane, and laying it up and in is Tyler Ford, and that will be the largest lead of the night for ACS. Their first double-digit lead at 51-40, 6:13 to go.
Yeah, they've played quite a few more people. I believe we're starting to get a little tired.
Poland drives down the middle of the lane, and he draws a blocking foul on Wyatt Coffey, his second, team's 5th.
2 shots.
Poland at the line tonight is 4 of 4. He has 8 points. First of 2, good. Nothing but net on that one. Second one on the way, also good. 51-42 Patriots, 6:05 to go. Here's Shirley with it. The top of the key. Guarded in the man-to-man by Sam Bowling. Gives it up to McIntyre.
Get through.
Now Coffey with it, left of the circle.
Of course, they scored all their points in the paint this half, most of them. McIntyre was 5 of 5, 6 of 6 the first, 5 of 5, and hadn't shot this half.
McIntyre gets it up top to Shirley. Shirley on his way to the bucket, puts up the shot, too strong off the glass. Serwinski with a good rebound between 2 ACS defenders. Here come the Scotties on the attack. Short going hard to the basket. He draws the foul. Jordan Turner going to get his first, team 6.
I thought Ashton got fouled down there between those two, sandwiched him, but
both teams will be in the bonus for the remaining 5.5 minutes. It'll be 2 shots here for Brennan Short. Brennan made his only 2 free throws against Greenwood. Has not attempted one tonight, and he's pure on this one as well. 9 points for the junior. There's a couple of threes in this ball game. Jax Cooper back in the lineup for the Patriots. Short second free throw, good as well. 7-point lead for the Patriots, 51-44. 5:20 to go. Coffey off to Shirley in the corner. Shirley works down to the left baseline.
Why is that not a charge?
Shoulder that time to Bowling. It could have been called. It was not. Gets the pass out to Cooper. Cooper into the lane, and a lot of contact and a blocking foul.
Oh, gosh, that's a no call.
So Poland will pick up his fourth, team seventh. Some of the Scotty fans behind us didn't care much for that call. Jax Cooper to the free throw line where he's 0 for, actually, I'm sorry. He is 4 for 6 on the night.
All this half, isn't it?
Yep. Cooper's first free throw, no good.
That's a no call. I mean, it was a flop, and then he went around him to begin with it.
Jake Bowe into the ball game for McIntyre off the ACS bench. Second free throw good for Cooper. He now has 10 points.
What upsets you is when you get the shoulder to knock you off that end, that doesn't get called, and then the other one does.
52-44, ACS, 4:55 to go. Bowling between the circles, gives it off to Myers. Straight away to Serwinski. Penetrates down the middle of the lane, kicks it over to Poland. A three in the right corner, no good for Jackson. Shirley with the rebound. Shirley across the timeline with it. Pulls up to the foul line, tries to bounce the pass in there to Cooper, and it's knocked away out of bounds by the Scotties. Shirley to inbound it. Comes into Cooper in the middle of the lane. Going to go up with a shot off of one dribble, and he'll lay it in.
There ain't a whole lot you can do about that.
Scotty's quickly back down to their end.
Get in.
And Sam Bowling is fouled before the shot, they say, but it'll be one and a bonus. The foul going on Mason Shirley, his second, team seventh. Sam has 22 points, but only 3 in the second half. Patriots have paid a lot of attention to him here in this half to try to shut him down. First free throw is good. Jackson Poland will come out of the ball game, replaced by Trey Brown. Bowling's second free throw, good. 54-46. Patriots by 8, 4:20 to go.
Yeah, we need a couple stops.
Bowe going to give to Shirley in the lane. Good shot fake to get the defender off his feet. Lays it up, in, and a foul. And that goes on Brennan Short, his first, team's 8. Shirley now with 8 points as Jackson Poland returns for the Scotties. He'll replace John Carter Myers. Shirley at the line for one. First free throw attempt of the night for him. He got it.
Back to 11.
57-46, 4:12 to go. Bowling off to Short. Now Poland. And he'll be fouled.
I wasn't sure they were going to call it.
And put it on Jake Bowe, his first, team's 8th, 1 and a bonus for the junior, Jackson Poland. Jackson with 10 points tonight so far. He's 6 of 6 at the strike. First free throw, no good, and the rebound to Cooper. Gets it out to Shirley. 57-46. A little over halfway through this fourth quarter. Bowe with it right side. It up top to Shirley. Bowling out there to guard him. Shirley dribbling around, now gives it back up to Bowe. He'll come to the top of the key. Goes left side to Cooper. Cooper will hand it back off to Shirley out near midcourt.
Oh, we had a trap and didn't sit it.
Shirley dribbles left. Gives it off to Coffey, and the ball knocked away from him by Poland. Scotty's come up with a loose basketball. Here is Poland. Ahead to Serwinski. He'll lay it in. Good look ahead that time by Jackson Poland to get the assist to Serwinski. The first bucket of the night for Serwinski, and a 30-second timeout. 3:16 to go in the ball game. Glasgow trails 57-48. Back after a 30-second break here on WCLU Sports.
So wake up early, do a little studying, take the dog out, finish that audiobook until the very end. Finish that workout, then stop by McDonald's for breakfast and somehow manage to do it all before that 10 a.m. meeting meal. There's a meal for every morning at McDonald's.
Pair our delicious hash browns with the sweet and savory taste of a sizzling sausage McGriddles or a crispy chicken McGriddles for only $2. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
Only the home games are being live streamed, so we want to make sure you are aware of that.
I noticed.
It'll be radio only, audio only over there on Monday night.
Russellville dropped a doubleheader to Metcalf County last night.
Glasgow coming with pressure, and it creates a steal and a foul called on Jax Cooper. Sam Bowling got into the passing lane and got a steal, and Cooper, all he could do to prevent the basket. Actually, they get Mason Shirley on the reach-in, I'm sorry. His third, team's ninth.
Well,
I thought it was Cooper that got it.
Yeah, he was under there. Two. No,
for Bowling.
One.
Good.
Yeah, 2 fulls. He hit it. Sam hit the first one.
Yes, he did.
Coach was asking me a question.
Second free throw, also good. 26 points tonight for Bowling. Here comes the Scotties with pressure again. Bowling gets a steal and lays it in. Took it right away from Shirley. Shirley never knew he was there. 57-52, 3 minutes remaining. Shirley dumps it down inside. Put up off the glass and in by Tyler Ford. And the Glasgow foul on John Carter Myers, his third, team's ninth.
Ford's 2 of 3 at the line.
He'll try to complete a three-point play here.
12 points and 5 rebounds.
And he rolls the free throw in. 60-52. ACS, 2:53 to play. Bowling with it. Shirley knocks it away from him. It goes to the bounds. Glasgow ball on the baseline. Jackson Poland will inbound it. Poland looking and gets it into Short out near the top of the key. He gives to Myers. John Carter goes left side to Brown. Back to Bowling, and now Poland with it. Poland drives into the lane. Kicks it out to Myers. Here's Short. Open three, right wing. In and out. No good. Rebound to John Carter Myers, and he'll put it up and in. Credit Jackson Poland for keeping that rebound alive. Myers gets his first points tonight. 60-54, ACS, 2:20 to go. Shirley working out front against Bowling.
That's a carry.
Shirley drives down the left side of the paint, and he's fouled, I think, by Bowling. Let's make sure.
That is a carry. You've got to call it.
And it does go on Sam Bowling, his third, team's 10th.
I mean, when that ball hesitates and you gain an advantage, you have to call. You know, I was watching the college game last night, and that's what an official. I mean, one of the commentators was talking about.
Mason Shirley hits his first free throw. Ashton Szawinski back in for Glasgow. He'll get Trey Brown out. And Trace McIntyre back in for the Patriots. But he replaces Tyler Ford.
You know, they talk about most dribblers carry the basketball, you know, in just basic dribble. But if you gain an advantage.
Shirley's second free throw rolls in. 62-54 Patriots, 2:08 to go. Poland down the sideline with it. It's a screen from Bowling. Tries to give it back to him, and Shirley steps in there and steals it away. Shirley gets down the right side of the lane, behind the back pass to Smith, who lays it in. 10 points for Michael Smith, and back to a double-digit lead for ACS.
Yeah, that was a tough trip. We turned it over.
And nearly another steal for the Patriots. The ball going to go out of bounds off of Shirley. 1:42 to go. Glasgow down by 10. They'll put the ball in play from the sideline. Comes into Szawinski. Here's Poland slicing down the lane. Kicks it out to Short. Now Szawinski for three. Nope. Rebound to Myers. Good job there by John Carter to fight for that one. Gets to Short. He'll go into the lane. The runner no good. Rebound to Szawinski for the Scotties. Back up off the window. That does not go down. Short with a rebound, and Short is fouled as he went back up. Boy, great board work by the Scotties that time, but they could not get a shot to drop. And that foul going on Jax Cooper, his third, team's 10th.
2 shots.
Brennan so far tonight, 2 of 2. He has 10 points. Free throw is short, no good.
We're starting to miss some free throws, I think, if we're tired.
Trey Brown back in for the Scotties. Bowling comes out. Short, second free throw, good.
Timeout full.
Scotties will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. 64-55, Patriots on top. 1:25 to go in this one, back after a 1-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
It's finally time to get on the court. Basketball season is here. And from the first tip of the ball to the time the net is cut, SCRTC is here to help you make the shot with the fastest internet speeds. Up to 1 gig for SCRTC fiber customers and 15 meg for copper customers. Residential internet packages with and without phone are available. Never miss a shot from your team when they play on TV with the SCRTC Sports Package. For the current fiber expansions, SCRTC service areas are growing constantly. Make the SCRTC 3-point shot today with phone, TV, and internet.
Hi, this is Owen Lambert, president of South Central Bank. Whether you're looking for your first home, your next home, or just want to refinance your current home, the experienced lenders at South Central Bank are ready to help make it happen. With rates at historic lows, now is the time to act. Apply online today at southcentralbank.com or just give us a call. Our lenders are ready to help you every step of the way. At South Central Bank, we're small enough to know you, but we're big enough to help. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
Jax Cooper going to put it in play for the Patriots. Cooper looking at full court pressure from the Scotties. Here's Bowe back to Cooper. Now Shirley will bring
That's a moving
across the mid-court stripe to beat the count.
There's a hook.
Scotty's trying to trap Shirley, and he throws it off the leg of Brennan Short and out of bounds. .54-55 Patriots, 1:09 to go. Here's Bowe with it out top.
Yeah, they're not going to shoot.
Now Shirley. And Poland strips the ball away, but it goes out of bounds.
There's none of those leans in, though, where he takes his shoulder and leans. And that's the only reason Jackson was able to jerk it away, but because he got off balance and leaned.
Shirley to put it in play to Bowe. Bowe feeds it ahead to Shirley. As we go under a minute remaining now, just 51 seconds. Shirley would look underneath the Cooper. His shot blocked from behind by Brown, and Serwinski comes up with it for the Scotties. Glasgow down by 9, 44 seconds to go. Got to hurry, obviously. Poland into the lane, splits defenders, lays it up in and one. Scotties not ready to go down yet.
Did you
foul going against Michael Smith of Allen County-Scottsville, and that's his 5th.
That's 5. There it is. Joe, did you see on Trey Brown's block who got that rebound on that other end?
Bruce, I've already
was it John Carter? Or?
I can't remember, to be honest with you. Poland at the free throw line, misses it. And Myers with a rebound, he'll put it back in. And timeout Glasgow. They'll use their final timeout of the game here with 36 seconds to go. Glasgow down by 5, 64-59. Back after a 60-second timeout here on WCLU Sports.
That daily grind stuck in an office was never for you. You needed an office that moved, preferably one with 18 wheels, and where the path through the break room changes every day. You're a truck driver. It's in your blood, and you are exactly who we're looking for.
Wahlberg Trucking. If you have a Class A CDL license, then we want you. Great pay with a great company and an office view that changes by the minute. Check us out at GoWahlberg.com.
If you hadn't been to Colton Steakhouse and Grill, what are you waiting for? Okay, maybe you need a special reason. Well, here it is. Our sizzling signatures. There's the Hawaiian ribeye, marinated for 72 hours and topped with fresh grilled pineapple. Or how about our Del Rio ribeye, topped with melted ancho chipotle butter and crispy onion tanglers. Both these mouthwatering sizzling signature ribeyes are available right now. Colton Steakhouse and Grill, where we know what's at stake.
Colton Steakhouse, now open in Bardstown.
Welcome back to more Glasgow basketball action on WCLU Radio. Here's Joe Myers.
Sam Bowling called for a foul for the Scotties. It'll be his fourth personal, and it'll be 2 free throws for Mason Shirley down at the ACS end of the floor. Allen County leads 64-59, 34 seconds remaining. Shirley a perfect 3 of 3 so far tonight. They've all come here in this fourth quarter. Free throw is good. Points for the senior. Again, he scored his 1,000th point of his career earlier tonight in the first quarter. Second free throw also good. 66-59, 31 seconds to go. Here comes Poland with it. Lost his footing, and he's going to lose the basketball. Taken away by Tyler Ford. Now Shirley racing into the front court with it. He'll go to the bucket and draw a blocking foul on Ashton Cherwinski, I believe. If so, it'll be the 5th on Ashton. And it is, so Ashton will have to come out of the ball game. He'll be replaced by Trey Brown.
At 19.8 seconds, Ashton had a rough night tonight. I don't know whether the wrist affected or not. 1 of 8 from the field, 0 of 4 shooting the 3. He did have 7 rebounds, 2 offensive boards.
Mason Shirley at the line. First free throw rolls in. Makes it 67-59 Patriots with 19 seconds to go. Second free throw, good as well. Poland racing down the floor with it. Pulls up for a long 3 straight away. No good. Rebound to Shirley. We'll see if the Scotties even foul here. I don't think they will. They're going to let Shirley dribble this thing out. Final score will be Allen County-Scottsville 68, Glasgow 59. The Scotties fall to 0-2 to start the year, 0-1 in the district. Allen County-Scottsville 2-0 to start the year, and also 2-0 in district play. We'll come back in a moment, look at the final numbers. We'll also hear from head coach James Willett, and we'll name our Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Scotty Player of the Game. Glasgow falls to Allen County-Scottsville 68-59 here at Scotty Gym. Back after a 3-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
This has been Glasgow basketball on WCLU, 1490 AM and 103.1 FM. And the voice of Glasgow basketball, Joe Myers. A production of WCLU Sports. Brought to you by Don Franklin Auto, Monticello Bank, Glasgow Electric Plant Board, Joe Myers, Kentucky Farm Bureau Agent, BG Tire, McDonald's of Glasgow, Colton Steakhouse, South Central Rural Telephone, South Central Bank, and Walbert Trucking.
At Don Franklin, we're more than a group of car dealerships. We're hardworking, everyday people of Kentucky. We strive daily to give 110% to our customers, our employees, and our families. We are committed to providing everyone with a safe and reliable vehicle, and we continue our tradition of supporting our local communities. At all 24 dealerships across Kentucky, we will treat you like family. Don Franklin Family of Dealerships, we are Kentucky.
Life has a way of presenting us with many inconveniences, but paying your bill shouldn't be one of them. That's why the Glasgow EPB has multiple ways to pay your bill. You can pay your bill online or even sign up for our bank draft program, where your bill will be debited from your bank account on the due date. Pay your bill anytime without having to come into our office at the bill payment kiosk located next to our drive-thru. Did you know you could pay your EPB bill at your bank? And as always, our office and drive-thru are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. The EPB, connecting Glasgow to the future.
This is Maggie Anderson with the People's Bank, and let me tell you about our People's Checking Account. This account has many features, including free checks, debit card, and online banking with bill pay. If you are traveling, don't worry. We have you covered with 4 free foreign ATM withdrawals when cash is needed. The People's Bank is a local community bank, and we are working for you. The People's Bank, working for you, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
There's the driver who's had his right turn signal on for 2 miles, then proceeds to turn left. There's the one who's convinced a yellow light means speed up, and the one who's taken up permanent residence in your blind spot. No wonder so many Kentuckians carry Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance, because sometimes the best protection against bad drivers is good insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Come see me, Joe Myers, at 106 Reynolds Road in Glasgow, or call me at 670-3093.
One of the most common reasons for buying new tires is to ensure the safety of your family. At BG Tire, we are now involving our 4th generation into this family-owned business. We know the importance of family and doing all we can to keep them safe. It's personal. When our family first started, tire change had to do with being able to drive in the snow. Now, tire change is a term of the growing number of tire stores owned by out-of-towners trying to get your business with a cheaper tire and inexperienced technicians. Does that sound like a smart plan for your family's safety? I would think not. BG Tire is the right place. We're located at 1046 Lovers Lane in Bowling Green. You can call us at 270-282-0266. We've been keeping families like yours safe for over 4 generations. 270-282-0266. BG Tire.
I believe we're back here at Glasgow High School Scotty Gym, where Allen County-Scottsville improves to 2-0 overall and 2-0 in district play as they defeat Glasgow by a score of 68-59. And Glasgow falling to 0-2 on the year, 0-1 in district play. And Bruce, you got the the final game stats there?
I believe I do, Joe.
All right, take off.
All righty. In this ball game, Scotty's fell behind 13-10, but were able to outscore Allen County 20-17 in the second quarter. Got outscored 15-8 when we had a bunch of turnovers in the third quarter, and then was outscored 23-21 in the fourth quarter to lose here 68-59. 9 turnovers for the Patriots. They only had 4 in the second half. 24-62 from the field, 39%. 19 of 41 shooting the 2, 46%. 5 of 19 on their threes, 26%. They were 15 of 20 at the line for 75%. Glasgow shot the same thing at the free throw line. 31 rebounds. I've got Scotty's out rebounding them by 1. They had 11 offensive boards. But they did have 5 players reach double figures, and they were led by Mason Shirley. He only had 3 at the half, scored 12 here in the second half, but scored 7, I think, at the charity stripe here in the fourth quarter. He wound up 3 of 16 from the field. He was 2 of 9 shooting the 3, 7 of 7 at the line, 6 rebounds. He is their leading rebounder, 2 on the offensive end. Tyler Ford had 13 points and 5 rebounds, 3 offensive boards, 5 of 10 from the field, 3 of 4 at the line. 12 points for Jax Cooper. He had 5 rebounds, 1 offensive board, scored 9 here in the second half. He is just 3 of 11 from the field, though, 1 of 2 shooting the 3, 5 of 8 at the line. Trace McIntyre also had 12 points, all in the first half. He had 1 rebound. He didn't take a shot in the second half. He finishes the game 5 of 5 from the field, 2 of 2 at the line. At shooting the 3, 0 of 1 at the line. 10 points for Michael Smith, who fouled out with 39 seconds to go in the game, 5 of 9 from the field, 0 of 1 shooting the 3. He had 3 boards. 1 was an offensive board. And Wyatt Coffey was 3 of 5 from the field, 0 of 1 shooting the 3, 4 rebounds, 2 on the offensive end for 6 points, a team total of 65. Allen County 2-0 on the season, 2-0 in the district. For the Scotties, 12 turnovers, and I told you 6 of those came in the third quarter when we fell behind. We only had 2 in the first quarter, 4 in the second, and then that's 6 in the third and 2 in the fourth. We had 10 assists, 3 blocks, and 5 steals. 20 of 51 from the field for 39%, 16 of 32 shooting the 2 for 50%, 4 of 19 on our threes for 21%. We only had one three-pointer in the second half. 15 of 20 at the line, 75%, 32 rebounds, 10 offensive boards. Sam Bowling led us tonight with 26 points, 7 here in the second half. Sam had an assist, a block, and 2 steals. He finishes the game 9 of 12 from the field, 2 of 2 shooting the 3, 6 of 8 at the line. 5 rebounds, 1 came on the offensive end. Jackson Poland had 14 points. He had 2 steals. He had 4 assists. 4 of 10 from the field. He was 0 of 3 on his 3, 6 of 8 at the line, 2 boards for him. 11 points for Brennan Short. Brennan had 3 assists. He was 3 of 9 from the field. He was 2 of 7 shooting the 3, 3 of 4 at the line, 5 boards for him. 1 came on the offensive end. John Carter Myers finished with 4 points. He had a block, a steal, 2 assists. He led it with 9 rebounds, 5 on the offensive end, 2 of 8 from the field, 0 of 2 shooting the 3. Ashton Serwinski fouled out with 19 seconds to go in the game, and we don't know whether that hurt hand might have hurt Ashton. He didn't shoot the ball quite as well as he usually does. He did pull down 7 boards, 2 on the offensive end, but just 1 of 8 from the field, 0 of 4 shooting the 3. And Trey Brown picked up 2 points, 3 rebounds. One of those was an offensive board. He did have a big block there late in the game, 1 of 2 from the field. A team total of 59. Scotties are 0-2 on the season, 0-1 in the district.
And as we continue here on the Don Franklin post-game wrap-up, let's tell you about our Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Scotty Player of the Game. And tonight that is going to be Sam Bowling. Sam had a huge night. He ends up with 26 points. He had 19 of those 26 in the first half. 26 points and 5 rebounds. 9 of 12 from the field. He made both of his three-point attempts, 2 of 2 from the three-point line, 6 of 8 at the free throw line. And Sam also had an assist on the night. He had a block, and he also had 2 steals. So Sam Bowling, our Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Scotty Player of the Game, and that is brought to you by Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Joe Myers. We're still waiting on head coach James Willett to come out here and have a word with us. So we will take a break here on the Don Franklin post-game wrap-up show and come back and hopefully have Coach Willett with us here in just a second. Let's take just a 1-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
At Don Franklin, we're more than a group of car dealerships. We're hardworking, everyday people of Kentucky. We strive daily to give 110% to our customers, our employees, and our families. We are committed to providing everyone with a safe and reliable vehicle, and we continue our tradition of supporting our local communities. At all 24 dealerships across Kentucky, we will treat you like family. Don Franklin Family of Dealerships, we are Kentucky.
We're celebrating. This is Cynthia Watson with Monticello Bank, and this year we celebrate our 125th anniversary. Since 1895, we've dedicated ourselves to providing premier financial products and superior customer service. The same dedication to superior service that has made us successful in 1895 is still with us today, but our success could not be possible without you, our faithful customers. So we thank you and hope you will join us in celebrating our 125th anniversary.
Monticello Bank, where people matter. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Don Franklin Auto Post-Game Show on WCLU Radio with Joe Myers.
Back here at Scotty Gym, now joined by Glasgow head coach James Willett. His ball club falling here 68-59 to the Allen County-Scottsville Patriots. James, good high school ball game here tonight. What do you think decided this one when it all came down to it?
Well, I guess it'll sound a little bit like a repeat from the other night. I think I probably stayed zone a trip or two too long there toward the end of the third quarter because it opened up the paint for them somehow, some way. I'll have to look at a little bit of film. We weren't doing a very good job of checking guys there on that low block and bodying up, which we made we really tried to make that a focal point in practice last couple of days. We were better tonight about that, but it seemed like every time they needed a big bucket, they got one in the paint on us or they got an offensive rebound on us. I will say that I felt like we did fight and play a little bit tougher, especially there in the fourth quarter. We got a few offensive rebound putbacks for us. John Carter helped us out with that, and if he can bring us that kind of effort on the offensive glass every time, in every quarter, then we open up a whole other dimension to our team, and I think that's coming. You know, that's a little bit of getting some football out of him, letting him get back in better shape, you know. He provides just a toughness on the court for us, along with Ashton. Ashton's just been in foul trouble, and of course he's a little banged up. Ashton is right now on that right. You know, he's cleared. Luckily, thankfully, Ashton is cleared to play for us, but he is a little sore in that right arm. Of course, that is his strong, dominant hand. So, you know, when you have those two guys toughing it out for you, whenever they give you everything, it opens up another dimension for us. I told them in the locker room they could probably put, you know, a couple of important trips on me. I didn't get a set called down here. We're spreading the floor, maybe trying to get in their base offense, and we're in a little bit of panic mode, and we're just trying to do too much. That's on me, and need to have a set ready for them. So I know that they're upset. They really want to compete against that crew over there at Allen because they know how good they are. They're one of the top, if not the top team in this district, one of the top in the region, obviously. Just they're loaded with experience. It's tough whenever you're down, you know, 3 or 4 possessions late in the game like that against experienced players like they have. But I thought we did a good job of trying to give ourselves a chance, and we're not going to lay down. I'll tell you that. We're going to keep going.
And your kids had some opportunities to lay down because there were times, you know, this is a game of runs. Allen County-Scottsville got up by as many as 11 points, but again, your kids fought back. But I mean, just throughout the game, it seemed like Allen County-Scottsville would go on a run, but your kids were able to answer those runs.
Yeah, we never let ourselves just get totally taken out. And of course, they got the advantage on us. They had the first big run of the game, then we went on one. And then after that, you know, it's just a situation where we just got behind a little bit too much. Our runs weren't what theirs were. You know, they just made a few more plays than us. Again, they're just a really solid basketball team. We're still learning a little bit about ourselves, but I'll tell you what, I think we're learning that, you know, we're tough for anybody on any given night. We'll come out and compete against anybody and give them our best shot. And then once we get that first couple of wins under our belt, I think we'll take that next step, get a little bit more experience, define our roles a little bit more. And once that happens, this team's together. This team is with me. I enjoy them. I enjoy coaching them, and I'm proud of them. There's no moral victories, but, you know, to go 0-2 against the two teams that we played.
2 of the top 5 teams in the region, possibly.
And you can be 0-2 kind of reeling and going backwards and going in the wrong direction, or you can be 0-2 with the idea that you're going to progress throughout the season. And I think it's pretty clear that anybody who's been in this gym or anybody who's watched the live feed that I think this team is going to progress throughout the year.
What about Sam Bowling tonight, James? He was huge. 26 points, 5 rebounds, 9 of 12 from the floor, made both of his three-point attempts. He was 6 of 8 at the charity stripe. They did do a better job against him defensively in the second half. He had 19 of his 26 in the first half, but what a night for that kid.
And Sam's tired. We've got to do I've got to trust the bench a little bit more. They've got to give me a little bit more in some JV games, produce a little bit more so we can develop a bench and rest him some. He just got tired. He was cramping in the hamstrings. He's been a little bit, not dead-legged, but he's been a little fatigued in practice because of everything that he gave us in the Greenwood game as well. But if nobody knows now, Sam Boland's one of the best players in this region.
Yeah, it's starting to become obvious, isn't it?
In this region. I don't know, Aiden Nyken and Mason Shirley are going to get a lot of well-deserved media publicity, but I think Sam Boland's right there in that next level. If he's not the third best player in this district and one of the top 5 or 6 best players in this region, then I don't know who is. He's shown up and talking about roles that are different. He's elevated his role. Now that means people are going to be he's going to draw some tough assignments. He's going to have to work even that much harder on the offensive end. People are going to know who he is now. But, we've got the emergence of Jackson at point guard for us. Just settle him down there in the second half, and it's on me. I know people are going to be upset about a couple of shots, maybe shot selection there, but that's on me not having a set ready for him. There's no one else to blame but me. Ashton's going to heal up. He's going to be that other guy that we're going to count on to, kind of carry us over the hump, give us that third person. Brennan Short's emergence as a scorer, get him a little bit tougher there on the defensive end. It's not that he's not tough. There's some things that he's still learning on the defensive end, but obviously on the offensive end, he's confident. He's ready to go, and he's given us 13 games tonight, or 13 points. Is that what you had him for as well?
We had him for we had Brennan for 11 tonight.
Oh, that's double figures tonight and double figures on Monday, I believe. He had 10 and 11. So if we get that from him, we're going to be okay. We've got pieces in place. Once we get a little bit more depth, I think, we're ready to take that next step.
We talked about after that first game, James, how rebounding could be a challenge for you guys at times this year, but you out-rebounded a much bigger Allen County-Scottsville team tonight, at least by our numbers. We had you 32-31 out-rebounding them.
That's good effort. That's good effort. There were some untimely untimely offensive rebounds, but again, that's an experienced ACS team that just knows when they need that extra shot, that extra possession, they go out and get it. But yeah, our guys are willing to battle. You challenge them, they accept the challenge. They're not, they're not too cool or too whatever to not go out there and take care of it. So I'm proud of them. I'm proud of the way they fight right now.
Appreciate your time, James. We'll see you Monday over at Russellville High School.
Yeah, let's go get an all-A victory.
Let's do it. Scotty head coach James Willis, his ball club falling here 68-59 to the Allen County-Scottsville Patriots. And that'll pretty much wrap up our broadcast here tonight. Let's remind you that the next broadcast will be a girl-boy doubleheader over at Russellville High School on Monday night. It is the first round of the All-A tournament. Girls game will get started at 6 o'clock. Our broadcast on the air at 5:50 on WCLU 103.1 FM, 1490 AM, online on our website at WCLUradio.com, and you can also listen to us on the WCLU Radio app as well. There will be no live streaming on Monday night. Again, only the home games are going to be live streamed on the Scotty channel. So you'll have audio only for us here on Monday night, and we hope you will join us for that. Stay tuned here as we get off the air. We will get Rick Shaw and Don Atkins on with the Kentucky High School Basketball Scoreboard Show to catch you up to date on scores and interviews from around the state of Kentucky. I will be a guest on that show coming up at 10:30 tonight. If anybody wants to hear what my big dumb butt has to say, I guess you can listen on that at 10:30. Again, that's the Kentucky High School Basketball Scoreboard Show. That'll be coming on the air here as soon as we get off here on WCLU. So again, the final scores here tonight in the girls contest. It was Lady Scotties coming back and outscoring Allen County-Scottsville 15-4 over the last 6.5 minutes of that contest. Glasgow wins it 37-33 over the Lady Patriots. Glasgow now 1-1 on the year, 1-0 in district play. And on the boys' side, it was Allen County-Scottsville defeating Glasgow 68-59. Scotty boys now 0-2 on the year and 0-1 in the district. I want to say thank you to Nate Wasson back at the studio for his work there on the board. Appreciate his work. He did a good job as always. And for Bruce Tribune, I'm Joe Myers. Thanks for listening, everybody.